Hey guys, okay, you guys gotta forgive me because it's kind of loud in here. I was supposed to go live last night, and then I was supposed to come in super early this morning, so like I would get in here before everybody else is in here, and it was loud. But unfortunately, look, I woke up late. But how do you guys take your crystals off? How do you guys take your crystals off? So I already started popping a couple of them off, but I want to know how you guys pop them off, because I have like 3 different ways of popping them off. And sometimes like it's easy, and other times it's just not. Sometimes I gotta pull out my sanding, well, not my sanding band, but one of my e-file bits, which I don't like doing because I feel like that metal and that glass on your crystals interacting with the e-file bit, that's just a recipe for disaster, and it's gonna ruin your bit too. So I personally don't like to do it that way, but I know that there are some times that I actually have to. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to clip these off, and if it doesn't work, like if I start and it's like not working that well, I'm gonna just switch over to my my handy dandy nail clippers. And then I have other nail clippers that may work better, but I don't know if I'm going to have any issues with these crystals, because so far I haven't had any issues, but you never know when it comes to crystals. So I'm going to take these off, and I'm going to do something new for you guys on my hands. I know I was supposed to be here last night, but I wasn't, because y'all know me. But I will tell you guys that I got a lot to tell you about the content creation mentorship. So if you are trying to be monetized, this is the mentorship for you. I do guarantee monetization. And the reason why is because I've been doing this for so long. I know how to do it. I've monetized all of my own pages. So I'm not going to say I know the formula, because I wouldn't even say that there is a formula. It's really just the difference between me and everybody else is that I show up to work every day. That's literally the only difference between me and everybody else. So when it comes to this mentorship, my main job in the mentorship is not just to teach you how to build your page and to get you getting paid from your content, but it's also to be there for you so you can show up every single day. Like, I need you to show up every day. That's all I need you to do. I don't need you to create the best content in the world. I don't need you to have 1 million followers. As a matter of fact, I just started the 2 pages that have already paid for the mentorship. I'm super excited. They're local, so I'm able to like go and take pictures or do anything else that I need to do. It's more of like a social media manager mentorship more than just a mentorship, because I'm not really teaching the business owners how to do it. I am talking to you guys about I'm talking to these business owners about how, like, what I need from them to help them build their page. I'm actually physically doing all of the work, the showing up every day, as opposed to the other mentorships where I'm going to talk to you every day. I'm going to message you in the morning as soon as I get up. I'm going to answer all your questions. You have access to me 24 hours a day. And then for 2 hours out of the week, we're going to have a FaceTime or a Zoom. It definitely is up to you, because I know everybody doesn't have FaceTime and I know everybody doesn't have Zoom. But we can work it out, because there's like video chat on Facebook. There's so many ways to video chat. But this is a one-on-one mentorship, and I'm actually going to need to speak to you. So if I'm not speaking to you on like FaceTime or Zoom, I'm at least going to have to like have a phone call with you. And that's only so that you can really get the best out of this. Once my group is open after the ebook, I will drop the link to my other live video if y'all have no idea what I'm talking about. But these crystals are coming off pretty easy. But what I was saying is that the ebook, I'm working on the ebook, and everybody has access to the ebook, but it's not done. So while I am creating the ebook, I'm also going to be talking to you guys in the group. And in the ebook, you guys are going to be seeing me work on my own pages. You're going to see me work on how I grow my own pages and how I get money from my own pages. So you're going to be seeing my insights, my audience, my retention, my monetization, because it's mine and it's what I've been working on. And so that's the easiest way to teach you guys. However, for the paid mentorship, because the group is free, for the paid mentorship, I'm actually going into your page, your business page. And if you don't have a business page already, I'm going to sit there with you and we're going to build it together. We're going to set it up together and we're going to set it up for success. And we're still going to get it monetized. It doesn't have to be an established page or an old page to be monetized. I could monetize something that I just made today. I'm going to show you guys that process as well in the group. The group will not be open for another 6 weeks because that's when the ebook will be completed. And I'm also giving my mentorship, the people who purchased the mentorship, I'm giving them a chance to be in the group by themselves. I'm giving them the chance to be in the group with other people who have paid. Simply because like it's only fair, y'all. They've paid for my expertise, they've paid for my knowledge, and so at the end of the day, all of that stuff is included in the group anyway. Although it'll be free for the public when I open it, when I finally open it, you guys are going to see not only my work but all of the work that I've been doing on these other pages. So I want to give them 6 weeks, each page, at least 6 weeks, not a full 60 days, but at least 6 weeks to really get the pages built and going. And that way I can really show you guys the process once the group is open. So thank you guys for being patient with me. Shout out to the nail tech that ruined it for everybody. I was definitely going to open up the group. And when I finally announced the group, somebody stole the idea immediately. Like, she was like, I'm about to open up a content creator nail group, and I'm going to show you guys what I did for 60 days and 2 months and blah, blah. And I was just like, what? Like, I literally just posted this, girl. And then, you know, I told you guys the other day, like, I did my investigating because I'm like, who is this girl? Like, why would she do that? Why does she feel so comfortable doing that? And then I realized like she used to be a fan at some point, and then she ain't a fan no more. I don't know what I did, what I said, but y'all know me. I don't really have the most amazing filter. And I have offended nail techs so many times, and I apologize. I never mean to offend anybody, but I have my opinions, and I feel like my opinion should be respected just like everybody else's opinion should be respected. And if you don't agree, you don't agree. Like, you don't have to fight with me over my opinion because you're not going to change my mind, especially coming at me sideways. So I know I've offended nail technicians, and I know that it's not hard for me to offend somebody when I'm not even personally talking to them. So I've never had a personal conversation with this girl, but she's been following me longer than any of you guys on my page. So it was very, very awkward to see that. Like, she's been following me for so long, and as soon as I posted something that was important to me and that I wanted to do for other people, she like immediately took the idea. And that's the thing about content creation right now. This whole professional mode thing has people feeling like they'll do anything to get paid. They'll say anything to get paid. They'll say anything to go viral. And it's kind of like getting disgusting. It's getting to a point where like, I make people laugh, and I enjoy making people laugh. I enjoy making like nail tech jokes. But what I don't enjoy is like people belittling others and whatever. I get that we all have an opinion and we do things differently. And even if you don't agree with me, like, I'm not going to belittle you. I don't know. That's my personal opinion. But I know that I have definitely ruffled feathers in the past just based off my opinion and experience. But like I said, I never had a conversation with this girl or an argument or anything like that to kind of like solicit the hate. But, you know, obviously it's jealousy. Once you start getting to a certain point in your career, you know, people start noticing you, and it's not always the best attention. So what I've noticed, like going through her page, because of course I investigated, like, who is this girl and why she feel like this? Well, I looked through her page and I looked through our friendship, and I noticed that she hasn't liked, shared, or commented on anything that I've posted in the last 4 years, since 2020. But she had been following me since 2015. So in 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 19, and in 2020, she was sharing all of my stuff. She was sharing my C-tone stuff. She was sharing my nail stuff. But then in 2020, I don't know what happened. I don't know if I got too big. I don't know what, because 2020 was a big year for us. I'm struggling with these crystals now. So I don't know what happened, but yeah, she just, she decided in 2020 she wasn't dealing with me no more. Now, she didn't delete me. She never deleted me. Obviously she's still watching me. Well, she was watching me, because as soon as I posted that thing about the group, she immediately copied it and it popped up on my timeline. And so I'm not very interactive on Facebook. Like, I'm not ashamed of it. I get on, I post my content, and I get off. I look at some notifications, I respond to like 2 comments, and I get off. I have no desire to be on this all day, simply because it's draining. I was on Facebook all day yesterday, and like, my husband was like, are you okay? Like, you got an attitude. Like, you're walking around here like you're sad. And I'm like, I literally been working all day on Facebook, like doing the mentorships and then texting people and then just setting things up. And then I literally, y'all, I made 26 flyers on Canva yesterday. Like, to sit and stare at my iPad for that long, making logos for other people, like not even for myself, it was just a lot. It was a lot. So, yeah, I don't have any desire to be on here every single day talking to people, engaging. And I totally understand, like, if you feel like you have to unfollow me or delete me because I don't engage with you the way you engage with me. So I apologize. It's not like, oh, I don't like you and I don't like your content, so I'm not going to like your stuff. That's not the case. The case is I have 70,000 followers on here, and there's one of me and there's 70,000 of you guys. And it's not that I don't want to build connections and I don't want to talk to y'all. But at the end of the day, when I first started doing this content creating stuff, everybody was so nice and so welcoming and so supporting. And then after my page just got bigger and bigger and bigger, that's when the trolls and the mean people started coming. And when the trolls and the mean people started coming, it was just like, it wasn't worth it for me anymore to even interact, because I'm still human. It doesn't matter if I have 1 billion followers, I'm still a human. So just because you guys may see me as popular, I'm a regular ass person, y'all. I really am. So, all that trolling and disrespecting me, I can't deal with it. It's just not something that, although I know that it comes with the territory, it's not something that I'm going to sit and just like deal with, I guess. Like, nobody likes to be disrespected. So yeah, that's where I'm at with like content creating. Like, I love you guys, but I get on here to give content to you guys, make you guys laugh, and then I make my exit because it's a little bit draining on this blue app. But yeah, so maybe the issue was, I wasn't engaging with her the way she was engaging with me. It's so many different possibilities, but if y'all ever have an issue with me, it's as simple as an inbox. I am so understanding, y'all. I am such an understanding person. Like, I have a lot of compassion, and I am very good at looking at things from somebody else's perspective. So if you just explain to me what I said or what I did wrong, or if I rubbed you the wrong way, like, I know a lot of people don't care. Like, I'm one of them people like, man, you rubbed me the wrong way, I'm just never going to talk to you again. I'm not going to explain to you what you did wrong. But like, if it's really that deep, have a conversation with me, girl. We're girls, we're women. Like, let's have a conversation and get to the bottom of it. That way, like, we can continue to be together and growing. Like, I don't know. That's just who I am. So yeah, so the girl stole the idea. So that is when I made the decision that I am not safe with my audience. I don't know exactly who's watching me. And now I am absolutely positive that there are people who are conspiring against me but will not leave my page. So that's super unfortunate. However, it was good because I got to get a reality check in my face. Even though I didn't like it, like, I didn't like that she stole the idea. But at the end of the day, it was God telling me, like, you're moving a little bit fast and you're being a little bit impatient, and you need to, get your stuff together before you really open this group to these people. Because when you open this group, it's going to be popular, and a lot of people are going to come just to bother you, just to mess it up, just to steal. And so that's when I made the decision that I was going to make an ebook out of all of the content in the group, the 60 days of me just explaining my insights, my page growth. I've gained over 8,000 followers in the last 7 days. So I know what I'm doing, and I've been keeping up with that growth and keeping up with that stuff and just posting it in the group. Even though I'm in there by myself and I'm talking to myself, I've just been posting it in the group. So it will be free. The ebook, I don't know how much I'm going to charge for the ebook yet, but the ebook is free when you get a mentorship, if you purchase a mentorship. So if you purchase a mentorship, you are immediately allowed into the group. You have access to everything that I've posted in the last 60 days. You don't have to wait on the ebook. It's a personalized experience. Like I said, it'll be FaceTime and Zoom. So 2 hours a week, whether you want to do 1 hour sessions or a full 2 hour session, we're going to go over your page, over the insights, over the monetization, the things that we can and shouldn't do to keep your page growing. So if you want an individualized mentorship for just you and your page, it has nothing to do with me and my page, and your monetization will be guaranteed when I'm done with your page. Definitely send me an inbox. We can get started as soon as possible. I started taking bookings yesterday. I have 2 people booked already, and I have 2 people waiting to pay. So I can only do 6 mentorships at a time because I put so much into these mentorships that I wouldn't be able to take everybody who needs me. Not right now, at least. So for this month, I'm going to take 6 people. And then as people finish their mentorships, I'm going to replace them with more people. So right now I can only take 6 people. I want to start off slow, and I want this to be a really engaging mentorship, and I just want you to get the most out of it. It's one of those things where the way that I charged it or the way that I priced it is so that you are able to, if you follow my instructions, it'll pay for itself. The mentorship will definitely pay for itself. So I guarantee monetization. If you're ready to invest in yourself, in your business, in your page, definitely message me, and you are free to ask me any questions, y'all. I don't care. You don't have to pay me to ask me questions. But what I will say though, guys, it's only fair that I put my priority in the people that have already paid me. And so when I get up in the morning and the first thing I do, I meditate, I get my head straight, I get dressed, boom, I get on my phone and I get my day started. The first people that I'm going to talk to are the people who've already paid for the mentorship. Later in the day, when I have the time and when I have the free time, that's when I'll go in my inbox and I'll start answering questions. But it's only fair that I give my priority and my time to the people who've actually paid and purchased the mentorship. So it's not any shade or anything like that, because there's so many of y'all in my inbox and I'm not leaving y'all on red. I promise I'm going to get back to everybody. But I do have to put my paying clients and customers first, and that's just business, and y'all know that. So if you're ready to pay, definitely let me know so that I can go ahead and put you in the mentorship and add you to the group. If you just have questions, that's fine. I don't mind answering your questions. Just know that it may take a little while for me to get back to you. It's not going to take like days and days and days, but it is going to take me a second to get back to you, because like I said, I am putting a lot of work into other people's social medias. So yeah, and like I said, I'm showing up every day for you. So if you are having a bad day and you don't want to show up to work and content create, well, then you're just going to hear my mouth all day. Well, I know you're having a bad day, girl, but you didn't post yesterday. I know you're having a bad day, but I need you to post every single day. Like, I know you're having a bad day, so do you want to give me... You're doing this 60 days, and I'm serious about it. So, there are 3 different mentorships to choose from. There is the first mentorship that is 2 weeks for $180. Not even a full $200. 2 weeks for $180. And then the second mentorship is 4 weeks for $350. And that is obviously a lot more detailed. I get to actually look at your page every week. I get to, when we run into problems, because we will run into problems, y'all. It's Facebook. We're going to run into some issues. Once we run into the issues, you'll still be in your mentorship. So I'll still be able to tell you how to solve your issues and fix things if you have any problems, or how to troubleshoot things on your page. So that's the benefit of like the 4-week mentorship that you probably don't have as much of in the 2-week mentorship, because obviously it's only 2 weeks. So I am going to, we are for 2 weeks going to have 4 hours worth of content sessions where I go through your page and we talk about the best practices for you and your page. And then there's the 4-week mentorship where it's still 2 hours a week, which means that we will talk for 8 hours on the phone or Zoom or FaceTime. And then, like I said, I'm going to be talking to you every day. You're going to get a message from me every day. I'm going to be in your inbox every day. I'm going to be in the group every day, because the most difficult part of content creating is definitely consistency. I hear it from everybody. It's the hardest part for me. So I know that consistency is not easy. And that's why I wanted to do the 60 days first before I started opening the group and opening mentorships to you guys. Because if I can't show you guys that I can do it myself and the results of me doing it myself, then I have no business teaching y'all. So I had to stop what I was doing and be quiet and go into my little cave and good morning. And go into my little cave, and from there. Oh, I put the lights in the back. They're in the break room. Oh, sorry, y'all. There's my bad, y'all. I got distracted. But so anyway, like I was saying, I'm going to be showing up every day, and there's no point in me showing you guys and teaching you guys something that I'm not doing myself. That to me is false advertisement. And what reason do you guys have to believe me that I can really get your page up and running if I can't show you that I could do it for myself? So so that is the game plan. I've been working with 2 mentorships this morning, and it's been fun already. It's been I'm still learning how to teach other people discipline. That is my most difficult part of this course, because consistency requires discipline. That's it. It literally doesn't require anything else. It requires discipline, and so many of us just don't have it. And it's not that we don't want to have it. It's life happens, and we have priorities. And at the end of the day, some of us can't stop doing what we're doing right now for the sake of content creation. Even though content creation can put you in a different tax bracket, it can start making you, a different kind of money. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're not consistent. Some people know that they're capable of making $15,000 a month, but it's going to require them to take social media on as a full-time job for 3 months, for 90 days. Most people don't have the capacity to do that. If I told you to quit your job or quit your income right now for 90 days so that we could do this content creation together, you probably are not going to be in a position to do it. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just the reality of it. So I was blessed to start my content creation after I got fired. I had gotten fired from my aunt's salon over some family stuff. That's why I just decided, family and business, it's just never going to be my thing ever again in life. But I did get fired from my aunt's salon over her being upset with my mom. I did something, but my aunt was upset about my personal life. She was mad that I didn't tell her about some stuff that was going on in my personal life, and she felt like she was entitled to that information for whatever reason, and I didn't feel like she was. So I did not tell her that information. And my mom, with her and her sisters being so close, she was like, you have to tell her because I don't like hiding things from her, and you need to tell her, and nothing's going to happen. You're her niece and she loves you, and if she fires you, I'm never going to speak to her again because that has nothing to do with business. And that was 6 years ago, y'all. And my mom and auntie and me and my auntie still have not spoken. So I'm telling you right now, if y'all don't hear nothing else from me, if y'all don't learn nothing else from Mickey Nails, don't do business with your family, y'all. I don't have C-tones anymore because I was doing business with my family. C-tones. My daughter's name is Melody. That's where the word tones comes from. And my son's name is Ocean. That's where the word C comes from. So if there's a company called C-Tones named after my kids, it belongs to me. It's mine. I started all the footwork. I started the initial investments. Everything is mine. However, I literally forfeited the entire company to my family because I was tired of us having so many family issues that I just could not stand to be in business with them anymore. So now I am completely separated from C-Tones. I've resigned, and it's been almost 2 years now. And my family still runs C-Tones. I have no idea what's going on. I have not been on the website in 2 years. I have not spoken to them in 2 years. I have not... y'all have nothing to do with this company. So if I know y'all be hitting me up thinking because I started the company that it's still mine and that I can help you, but I literally can't help y'all with anything. So if you really want to talk to anybody at C-Tones, you're gonna have to go to the website and figure out how to talk to them. But there's nothing that Mickey Nails, can do for you. Other than that, yeah, just don't do business with family, y'all. But had I not had content creation in the midst of all of this, once I lost C-Tones, well, not lost C-Tones, once I walked away from C-Tones, I would have had no money at all. So Facebook really saved my life in way more ways than you guys could even know. Give me 1 second so I can share the live before I get started. So I'm done. I did a fill the other day. So I really don't need a fill now. I'm going to do a little bit of like shaping up and shaping. One second so I can share the live. Because I always forget to share the live on my page. And if I don't get to your comments, don't worry about it because I'm going to come back later. And then y'all make sure y'all share the live too, please. If you love me, you'll share it. Y'all know I'm kicked out of like 90% of the nail groups, so you don't have to share it to a nail group. Okay, hey y'all. Don't be mad at me if I can't pronounce y'all names or whatever, but I see y'all. Thank you. Good afternoon. Good morning, Ashley. Hey, Nay. Yes, ma'am. I do teach online. I teach online, I teach on FaceTime, I teach on Zoom, so it's not an issue. This is a one-on-one mentorship. It's not, I'm not just going to be sending you messages. This is actually going to be a one-on-one, face-to-face, open up your phone and show me your page. Well, not technically face-to-face, but, you know. Open your phone, show me your page. Let me see what you're doing. Let me see what I'm working with. Let me tell you exactly what you need to do and what I need to do to get you to be getting paid from Facebook every month. I know how to do it. I'm not tooting my own horn, but I know how to do it. And if I didn't, I wouldn't be here. Y'all wouldn't even be hearing me right now. So thank you for those of you who have already trusted me. Thank you for those who have a lot of questions. I promise you I'm going to answer your questions, but give me a second to just... make priority of my actual paying mentorships. So I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Oh, and also something about the mentorship, in case y'all didn't know, my mentorship is not just for nail technicians. I know I put nail technicians because obviously there's a million nail technicians on my page, but my mentorship can literally work with any business. And I'm actually currently working on a barbershop. So my mentorship can work with any business. And I also have a new page that I've created just to show you guys that too. Like, if you just like to write poetry, I can get your poetry page popping. If you're a hairstylist or you're a makeup artist or you're a lash tech, all of my techniques are going to work for your page as well. So yeah, don't worry about like, oh, it's only for nail technicians. It's not only for nail technicians. It doesn't matter who you are. I can get your business popping online. And I think that as nail technicians, I think that as people in general, we have to just accept the fact that we're moving into times where you need to be making money online. You have to. AI is taking over. I don't know how AI is going to take over the nail industry, but it is, because it's going to take over every industry. So how are we going to prepare for that? How are we going to prepare for AI, computers, robots taking our jobs? Well, we're going to have to put our stuff online. We're going to have to put our talent, our work, all of that online. That's the only way that we're going to continue making money to keep up with the cost of living and with all these damn machines. So just make sure, y'all, that you have a game plan for your life. You have a game plan for your career. I personally do not want to sit here doing nails all day for the rest of my life. I will not be 60. I refuse to be 60 sitting at the nail desk doing somebody else's nails, counseling them. Hell no. When I'm old, I want people to counsel me, and I want people to take care of me and rub my feet. I don't want to do that for other people. So I have to have a game plan. I have to have a retirement plan. I have to have something for myself so that in 20 years, in 10 years, in 5 years, if I don't want to work anymore, I don't have to. I didn't come into work yesterday because I didn't feel like it. I literally did not feel like it. But did I make money yesterday sitting on my couch? Absolutely. So that's kind of where I want you guys to be. And you guys already know I homeschool my kids. My kids don't go to school. I have to homeschool my children. So my kids are with me every day. And how do I make that work from home? How do I still provide for my kids and my family if I don't go into work every day? Well, I put all of my content online, and I let Facebook and YouTube and Instagram and TikTok and whoever else want to pay me. So that is my spiel about the mentorship. If y'all got any more questions about it, I will answer those questions. I don't want to talk about this damn mentorship no more. If y'all want to do it, hit up my inbox. I'm going to send you the number to send me the money for Apple Pay, and we're going to get started today on your mentorship. And in 90 days, we're going to have you monetized. So now I'm done talking about that. I've already shared the live. What do y'all want me to do to my nails? Because I have no idea. I'm brain fart. I got like 90 colors of gel right next to me. What do y'all want to see? My nails are naked and bare, and I don't know what to do. I came in here empty-headed. I want to do a black matte and then like some really pretty like a Valentine's Day something going on. I don't know. What y'all think? Tell me real quick in the comments, because if I don't get some comments in like 3 seconds, I'm going to just go ahead and start pulling my stuff out, and y'all just going to have to watch me do whatever I feel like doing. And y'all know I'm not creative. I need inspiration. I cannot come up with a nail design in my head. Every nail design I come up with in my head is always too much, and it's always tacky. I promise. It's something about me. I have a tacky mind. So my clients always bring me inspiration. I need inspiration, because if not, then I'm just going to do whatever's going on in my mind, and like my grown-up ADHD, it doesn't work for me. So if y'all can give me some quick little comments, I'm gonna look at my page now and see what y'all talking about. And so tell me what to do. I got a lot of shit, and I want to use my striper brushes today. So I want to do a little bit of drawing, or like swirls or something. I don't know, y'all, just let me know. I got my elevator music playing in the background because I had to have some royalty-free music playing, because normally we'd be having it popping in here. It'd be loud and it'd be ghetto, and it'd be music that like I don't even listen to, and I'll be like the only black girl up in here. And but they be playing black music, and it's like not music that black people really listen to. It's like faux black music, and it's like real ghetto and ratchet that like just, we really wouldn't even be listening to that stuff. But yeah, so I just went ahead and turned that off, and I put on some royalty-free music. So if y'all hear some rock star shit in the background, that is me just trying not to get my content turned off. All right. So of course Jamani's in here. Hey girl. Jamani says some black matte with 3D hearts, and she wants glitter or chrome on the hearts. Okay, I can do that. Okay, so let me get my black out. Oh, and I have the brands of the gel polish today. I know I never have the brands for you guys, but I have the brands today. This is from Savvyland. They sent me this for free on TikTok because they wanted me to create a video for it. This one specifically, these are cat eye polishes. They're little bottles though. They're like sample bottles. They're really little. But some cat eye polishes, and then they came with the little stick thingy, the magnet thing. And it came with 12 cat eye polishes. I played around with them. You guys seen some of my videos. That was the Savvyland. If that's how you pronounce it, I don't know. I feel like if you're going to be a brand ambassador for anybody, definitely learn how to pronounce the brand. This is SXC Cosmetics, and they're on Amazon. Yeah, see, this is from Amazon. These are my stripers I showed you guys last time I was live. So yeah, I wanted to show you guys that I was going to do some stripers. This is 24 stripers, I believe, and just different colors. And I believe that the brand has different like packages, different collections. So this one is the one that I chose because it has red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, black, brown, pink. That's all that matters. If I got all those, that's all that matters. So I have like another black one of another brand, but these are like reds, burgundies, a couple of glitters. Here's the greens and the blues. Here are the purples, yellows, oranges, some more pinks, and some more pinks, purples, a white. So these are my striper brushes that I do want to use today. So again, that's from SXC Cosmetics on Amazon. Then I have another polish brand that I got from Amazon. I ordered these like, when did I order these? I ordered these about over a year ago. I've had these for a while. Because when I first moved to Sacramento, I did not bring any of my nail stuff with me, and I wanted to do my nails after I had the baby. So after I had the baby, I'm like, dang, I need to do my nails, but I have no polish, no colors. I only had acrylic. So I bought these from Amazon. This is probably like, this whole box is anywhere between $20 and $25. It was not a lot. And there are 6 times 5. Okay, so there are 30 polishes here. Really, it's 27 polishes, and then it comes with a base coat, a top coat, and a matte top. And these are gel polishes, pretty much any color that you really need. And then y'all know me, I just get to mixing colors if I don't have a color. But this is the brand from Amazon, Whitney, I guess. Hi, good morning. So this is the brand from Amazon, and yeah, 27 colors and 3 top coats, base coat, matte coat, and gel top. $25, $35, I don't know. It wasn't a lot though, because I wouldn't have bought it if it was a lot. Y'all know I'm cheap. Okay, so they also sent me this for free on TikTok. Savvyland, they told me to choose some stuff that I wanted for free, and I really thought that these were going to be like some amazing gel paints, and they're more like spider gels. So I only used them one time and I did not enjoy it. So I'm just going to play around with them more, because once I try something and I don't like it, I really just put it away and put it on the shelf and never see it again, because I don't like dealing with the issues. Excuse me. But this is 4. This is 24 colors. Good morning. This is 24 colors, and they are all different. I haven't even opened all of them. I don't even know if like I have to open them. Oh yeah, see, look, I gotta open them. Let me grab some tweezers so you guys can see what I'm talking about when I say I think these are spider gels, but they say that it says painting gel on it right here. I don't know, y'all can't see that well, but it says painting gel. But then on the box it says painting glue. I don't think y'all can see that, sorry. Yeah, on the box it says painting glue, and then on the top it says painting gel. And I don't know the difference, but all I know is that this was acting like spider gel, and I just was like, This isn't what I asked for. I wanted something along the lines of something I could just like draw with and do line work with. But I only opened one, so I opened two. So it's very possible that I just didn't play around with it enough. But let me see if it's giving spider gel. See, it's kind of thick, and then you see how when I say it looks like spider gel, that's what I mean. Like, it shouldn't be sticky like that. It shouldn't be stringy like that. I should be able to just kind of like polish it on, but it's not easy because it's kind of got that spider gel consistency. So I'm not feeling it. I can play with it, but I'm gonna play with it later because, like I said, I don't be having time, and I don't be wanting to like troubleshoot stuff. I want stuff to work when I get it, and if it doesn't work when I get it, then I'm not going to use it. Like, I shouldn't have to be like tweaking stuff and tweaking people's formulas. Like, if it's a good formula, I don't have to do all that. So like, no offense, I know they sent me this stuff to like advertise it, but y'all already know me. If I don't like something, I'm gonna tell y'all I don't like it, and I am not gonna tell y'all to buy it if I don't like it. Because at the end of the day, like, this is their brand, but it's my name, and y'all know I'm not a liar, and I'm not gonna lie for some free products. I'll send these back before I lie for those people. So yeah, I got this off TikTok. So we're gonna do black. I gotta make sure that I actually have black in this bottle because it's probably one of the only blacks that I have. Oh shit, y'all, I got way more polishes for you guys. Well, not way more, but so when I left C-Tones, a company reached out to me and they wanted me to start a gel polish line, and I was very, 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 very close to doing it. They contacted me. They said they wanted me to start a gel polish line using their polishes and their poly gel and stuff like that. And they were like, pick some colors and we'll send you whatever colors you want. And I was like, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like opening a company. I don't feel like picking out colors. I don't feel like going through your catalog and all that. And they were just like, please, like, look through our stuff. We're going to send you some stuff. So I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. So they sent me all these brand new gels, some sample bottles of gels, and like poly gel, top coat, matte top coat, base coat, all that stuff. And I actually really do like the formula, but I was not ready to open up a gel polish line. I just wasn't. So I didn't, but I did take the products. I mean, I tried out the products. That's what they asked me to do. I did. I liked them. I gave them feedback on the products. However, I just was not ready to start a gel polish line. And then, like, they told me that it was going to cost a certain amount of money to start the gel polish line. And then once I got the gel polish and I started talking to them more about pricing and shipping, it almost like quadrupled. And I was like, yeah, y'all playing, so thanks for the free gels, and I'm gonna get with you when I want to open up a polish line. But I mean, even though I like the formula, I probably wouldn't go with them because I just don't like dishonest business practices. If you told me something's going to be a certain price, I expect it to be that price. And if it changes in a short amount of time, whether it be a week or whatever, I just expect those changes to make sense. Because I understand prices change and prices fluctuate. That's fine. But what shouldn't be fluctuating all the time and going up significantly is the original price you gave me. So I got all these gels from them. I'm missing some, but these are the colors that I have. Oh shit, I just dropped one. I got like it's like a neon orange, pink, nude, brown, neon, yellow, and green. I have a olive green. This is kind of like a burgundy red. This is my getaway of swatching them. Yes. I got another brown, blue, royal blue, kind of like Victory Lap, but it ain't Victory Lap, you know, can't nobody duplicate that. Orange, another nude, and then purple. So in one of my videos, you guys were like, where is that purple from? It's so beautiful. I love it. It's from this brand, and I don't know these people. This is not a real brand. They wanted me to brand the bottles. They're just the polished manufacturers. It's not a brand. I'm 90% positive that like at least 3 of your favorite gel polish brands go through this same company. It's the same formula. The bottles are just different. You get to choose your own bottles and get to label your own bottles. That's just how manufacturing works, and y'all already know that. These are gel polishes. They gave me glue. This is nail glue. This is a super black gel polish, so it's like maybe a 1-coat gel for chrome. This is white gel polish. They gave me a bright red. This is blooming gel for like roses and stuff like that. And then this is a shiny top coat. This is a matte top coat. And this is a foil gel. So I actually have not used any of these yet. I've used a couple of the colors and played with them, but I actually haven't used any of these polishes yet, as far as like the special ones go. The super black, the super white, the super red, blooming gel, top, matte, all that. I don't think they gave me a base coat, but it doesn't make sense that they wouldn't give me a base coat. So I'm sure I probably just lost it, because like I got 3 of these that are empty and these are full, but I don't know what went there. So I'm missing colors. And then also, they sent me some polygel. They sent me a polygel sample because they wanted me to go full blown with the gel line. These gels are also from Amazon. I know I keep them in this little ghetto thing. I don't have a polish rack, and I'm not trying to get one either. But but these are from Rosaline. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of this brand already. Yeah, I'm familiar with this brand. It's one of those brands you can find on AliExpress. So hell, these probably the same people, y'all, honestly. But this is from Amazon, and I think this was like $15 or something like that, probably less. But it's got some bottles. This one is white. I had to write on them because since it's in here, I can't really see the top. But we have white. This is like what color is this, y'all? I feel like this color is taupe or taupe or Taupe, however the hell you say it. I'm black, so I don't have to say things correctly. This is taupe. That's what I thought the color was called. But yeah, it's like that grayish purple. And then this is, to me, I said peach, but this is more like mauve. It's giving mauve to me. I don't know why I got these weird named colors. And then this one, I put the word egg on it because it's not white. It's like an off-white. So I put egg on it because it's egg colored. This one is black. And this one is a very light nude. So just some stuff that I know I needed. So I just grabbed it. All right, yeah. So let me get my colors out. We're gonna do black, and we're gonna do. I did pink a couple times. Let's throw some red in there. Get all this stuff out my way. Ooh, y'all, have y'all been keeping up with this whole TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, all this stuff? So like, they've been going to the Supreme Court these last couple of weeks or whatever. Or they've been going to the Supreme Court for like a year or something. But a lot of parents are just protesting because a lot of people have lost their teenagers to cyberbullying and different things like overdoses and stuff on the web, or not on the website, but like online. And the parents are trying to hold the media companies responsible, social media companies responsible, which, I mean, any parent would. So, unfortunately, though, the social media people are all about money. It's not really about anything else for them. So, unfortunately, like, these people are just kind of protesting in vain. And they're, you know, they got their pictures of their kids up and all this other stuff. And it's just kind of, I don't know, it's just unfortunate. But it's been going in a direction of they care more about the money than our lives. And I mean, duh, but it shouldn't be that way. So yeah, that's what's been going on. So I guess yesterday, I think it was yesterday. If it wasn't yesterday, it was this week. But like Mark Zuckerberg got to get up there and speak, and then the owner of Snapchat got to go up there and speak. And so they apologized to the families of the children, but it just didn't seem from the parents' account, because I didn't watch anything. I just read up on the proceedings and stuff like that, because it affects me. It can affect me. So Meta was just Meta is now like you can get dividends if you own stock in Meta. So I don't know what that process is called, but that just went through. So you get like 50%, you get 50 cents or 51 cents of like dividends per year if you have Facebook stock or whatever the case may be. But yeah, I've just been kind of keeping up with it, and it, like I said, it does affect me because I'm a content creator right here on this platform. So if there's litigation that comes against them and there's a lot of like, you know, getting sued and stuff like that, then obviously their money, Facebook's money, has to go elsewhere, and the first people they're going to hit are the creators. So and it has happened before. It has happened before. And most creators who have been doing this and do it seriously and do it full time, most creators hate professional mode. It really, really, really messed up our lives. Like professional mode, I explained it in one of my other videos. It's like the equivalent of you're paying 100 creators who are really good creators. You're paying that 100 creators a certain amount of money, $1,000 a month, right? But then you decide that instead of paying 100 creators who are really doing the work, you're going to offer that money to everybody. Everybody now can be a creator, and you're going to give everybody 12 cents. Well, if you give everybody 12 cents, if you give 1 million people 12 cents, then that takes away from the $1,000 that the creators were getting, because now they're a part of that crowd who's only receiving 12 cents. So a lot of us have payouts, y'all, and I'm going to post it today because I found it last night just scrolling in my phone and scrolling through my content. But I found a screenshot from my old page from 2021, and it was for $23,000. And I was like, oh my goodness, like, professional mode for everybody really, really ruined it, because it's kind of like they can only pay pennies now, whereas they used to really, really pay good money for videos, and they just don't anymore. So us creators, the real creators who aren't just doing this for like a random check, and we're not going to stay consistent, because there's a lot of people in professional mode who, you know, they're getting the little 12-cent checks, and I mean, it's just 12 cents, but if 1 billion people get 12 cents, it just takes away from the creators, and it makes it harder for everybody involved. So, yeah, unfortunately, we just have to work harder as content creators, but it doesn't mean that you can't get those big payouts again, because I've gotten them. I've learned how to get them. I had to get myself back on top, and it's been a journey. It's been an experience, but I feel confident in, like, I know what I'm doing when it comes to content creation. I know what I'm doing when it comes to making more out of my nail career than just doing nails. I don't want to do other people's nails all day. I love doing other people's nails, but honestly, like, I got my own 10 fingers. I don't need to do anybody's nails. I'll do my own 10 fingers, and literally I can do a 1-hour video and make 30 videos out of it. 30 reels out of a 1-hour video, and that'll be 30 reels, one reel a day for a month. And I guarantee 3 of them will go viral and make me some money. And so that way I have just made some money off of 1 hour worth of me recording my own nails. Nobody else. My own 10 nails that God gave me. So that's kind of what I mean by like just working smarter, not harder. If you don't want to be a nail tech your whole life, how are you going to make your money? Now you can decide you want to be a truck driver, You can decide that you want to be a nurse or a tax preparer. That's fine. But what do you love to do, and how do you make that work for you? I love doing nails, and I love having my own nails done, so I make it work for me. Y'all see me on here posting reels all day of me doing my own nails. Sometimes you'll see me doing other people's nails. Sometimes you'll see me doing my baby's nails. Every now and again, I do a client. Last month, I gave out 2 free full sets just because I needed content. Because Facebook's going to pay me. So it was nothing for me to be a blessing to somebody else and let Facebook pay for their nails. So that kind of was my point. But I said I wasn't going to talk about that mentorship anymore. So sorry, y'all. This is 1 coat of black. Look how like opaque this is. I'm hoping that this coat of black is not so opaque that it kind of crumbles when I cure it in the gel light. So I guess we'll see. Because there was another color that they gave me. It was a brown, and it definitely did that. And I was not happy about it. It was a nude. I think you guys actually saw it in a video. Well, I'm not perfect. I'm gonna go in, get these side walls really good, because if I only need 1 coat, then I want to get the entire nail. Because when it comes to chrome and just certain black designs, you really don't need to do that much. And you don't want it to be too thick, especially with chrome. You don't want anything to be too thick, so. So after I cure this, I'm going to go look in my little treasure box and find a red chrome. If I don't have a red chrome on me, which I'm like 90% sure I got one, but if I don't have a red chrome, then I will just do some 3D acrylic roses with red. Because I'm pretty sure I got like a bright Rosecrans red in my little box thing. All right, so a nice thin coat, black, red. Obviously, I'm going to be on my V-Day, SHIT. Oh, remember I showed you guys last week my new gel lamp. Got this from Amazon, and it was $100. It was $100 even, and I had like a $30 off coupon. I don't know the brand, but I'll look around, or I'll find the box or something, and I'll get you guys the brand and let you know. It has a fan on it, which is cool. I don't use regular polish because that's for basic bitches. So, there's no point for the fan, but I guess it works for other stuff, like if my primer is too wet or something like that. I don't know. There's no reason for me to use a fan. I haven't used a fan in years. But I like this lamp because it's portable, it's rechargeable. So right here it says like it's at 50%. It's 50% charged, and that's only because I left it on. You're supposed to turn it off after you're done, but I didn't come into work yesterday, and I didn't use it the day before yesterday, but I never turned it off. So yeah, I lost a lot of power, but 50% is still good. It still works. And then I like this lamp because it has 90 seconds on it, because I'm one of those people who I tell my clients to keep their hands in the lamp. Like, don't take your hands out the lamp. I don't care if the light went off, turn the light back on. Don't take your hands out the lamp, because once they take their hands out the lamp, they want to start touching shit and getting lint everywhere. So I'm very strict with my clients. Leave your hand in the lamp until I'm ready for it. That's the only way that this works for me. This fan, it only works when the light is on. So if the light is not on, then the fan can't work by itself. So I guess that's a downside. But I don't need the fan. This is portable, so this is a handle. It's kind of flimsy, but I don't hold it by the handle. I just hold it like a regular gel lamp. And then the bottom is detachable. Slide this out. This blue is not supposed to be on there. That's film. I was supposed to take that off a long time ago, but I'm not. But it slides out. And then my favorite part about the bottom of it is that since it's metal and it's foil or aluminum, it's technically a mirror. So when you put your hands in, you can put your entire hand in, and then it cures the entire hand, the thumb included. We have issues with our thumbs curing, especially if we don't have a mirror underneath the lamp. So that way the gel light can be reflected across the entire nail. I don't have any issues. What I also like about this lamp is every time I remove my hand, it turns off, which is helpful because if I'm doing my own nails and I take my hand out and I start polishing and the light is still on, I can mess up my polish in my bottle. So I like that one. As soon as I take my nails out, it turns off, and then I'm able to polish safely without ruining my gel polish. I'm gonna put this back in my desk because it's underneath my desk. I got a little. On the other side, my clients put their hands underneath the desk, not in the lamp. I'm gonna use my Cetones top coat because why not? I got a lot of it, so I just be refilling it and starting over. I'm gonna do a quick top coat, and this is gonna be for the chrome. I'm not doing a second coat of red. I'm just doing a lot of design, so honestly the color is just like a background. It's not really, it doesn't have to be super opaque because it's gonna be covered up anyway. But this black is, I wouldn't call it a one coat black, but depending on what you're doing on top of it, it could be a one coat. I'm gonna flash cure my thumb really quick just so that while I'm painting my other nails, the gel isn't sliding all over the place. I'm gonna do a flash cure. I'm do like 10-15 seconds just to solidify the gel. Nothing special. What? You have a red chrome that came from Cetones? Honestly, I remember having blue chrome and I remember having rose gold chrome. But if y'all got red chrome, that's probably for my mom. I think we did have red chrome. I don't know, y'all. My mom was in charge of the nail art. I was in charge of making the acrylic. That was it. So my mama did like the crystals, the nail art, and she still does all that. So if there's like nail art and stuff, I never tell you guys to not shop with Cetones. At the end of the day, like it didn't work for me, but at the end of the day, that's still my family. I am going to be 100% honest with you guys when I say this, and I hope it doesn't offend anybody because I know everybody doesn't have the same trauma, with their families or whatever. But after like this entire ordeal, and just looking back on my life and going to therapy and just healing from like old things, really, really old things, my mother and I probably will just never get it right. I don't believe that we will. But at the end of the day, that's still my mom. And I don't want anything bad or negative to happen to her. And, if Cetones is how she eats, which I know that it's not, but if it was how she eats, I would not tell you guys to not shop with Cetones. At the end of the day, I literally made all these products, so I still stand behind them, but I don't stand behind the company because it's not my company anymore. So, I can't tell you, how to spend your money or where to spend your money, but if you got C-Bucks and you really do love the products and enjoy the products, then why not? I get that y'all support me and y'all want to be loyal, and that's amazing. I love you guys for that. But at the end of the day, like, if you guys love the products and you guys still want to use them, I do not care. Please do it. Go online, use your C-Bucks, pay for whatever you want to pay for, get your nail art. Like, at the end of the day, everything y'all see me use is going to be from Cetones. It may not be gel polish, but any acrylic powders y'all see me use, any nail art you see me use, from the foils to the crystals. I haven't bought crystals, y'all, in like 10 years. That's even less. I haven't bought crystals since I started doing nails. My mom has been a crystal supplier this entire time. So honestly, if I run out of crystals, which I'm 90% sure I won't because I just have so many over the years, guess who I'm gonna call? Well, not call, but I'm gonna go on Cetones and I'm gonna order some crystals from Cetones. That's just what it is. My mom's gonna have my address. But yeah, y'all, I'm not one of those people that's just gonna be like, oh, F them, don't support them because I'm not dealing with them no more. That's not the case at all. If you love Cetones, girl, I love C-tones too, so I'm right there with you. And this is a no judgment zone. If you still want to use the product, please keep using the product. Don't stop using anything on my behalf. I don't care if it's from another brand. Don't stop using anything on my behalf, because at the end of the day, we're all nail techs and we do things differently and we like different things. So that's where I'm at. But yeah, so if y'all want to go on C-tones and get some new shit, some design stuff and crystals and all that stuff, I don't know what's new. I don't know if anything's new. I don't know what they got going on, but definitely check out the site. If you've liked the site when I was there, you're probably going to still like it now. Like I said, I started the company, and not a lot has changed since I left. I don't think so. So now I'm going to do a full cure for 60 seconds. And then Jemani said do some 3D art. So I'll probably do some 3D. I want to do some 3D roses, but I always do 3D roses. So I'll do some 3D hearts for you guys. Yeah, I'll do some 3D hearts. I ain't gonna lie, Jemani, I think 3D hearts are kind of ugly. Not that I think they're ugly. Not that I think they're ugly. It's just, they're like bulky. They're not bulky to y'all. I don't know. I think they're bulky. But maybe that's just how I do it. No offense to anybody. But I don't like the 3D hearts. But I'm going to do the 3D hearts because Jemani told me to. And I told y'all to tell me what y'all wanted to see. And per usual, Jemani's the only one who spoke up. So we're going to do some black, some matte, some 3D hearts. I'm going to do I don't know when I'm going to do the matte. I want to do the designs first and then do the matte. Alright, so we're all cured. I have this huge treasure chest just full of design stuff. So I'm going to pull that out and see where my chromes are. So I got this treasure chest from Ross, and y'all can't see it, but this box, I know it looks crazy because I've had it all these years, but it has all of the stuff to do piercings in it. It's my little piercing box. I haven't done in a long time. I should do some piercing for you guys. This is like some junk nails. Junk stuff, I don't know, just a bunch of I got, look, Mickey Mouse, is that Mickey Mouse right there? Mickey Mouse. I got some bows, some neon glow in the dark crystals and other bows, and just junk, nothing special. I have so many nail supplies from C-Tones. I just don't have to have more nail supplies from anywhere else. And I'm not going to say I'm not keeping up with the trends, because at the end of the day, all of our nail stuff, it just repeats itself. These are what are these called? The pearls. Pearls are fucking ugly. But, yeah. Pearls are ugly, but they're going to come back in style soon, and I'm going to have to be doing pearls. I did find a red chrome. I got my red chrome right here. And this is, I think all my chromes are from Amazon. There's a couple of them that are from beauty shows, because a tiny bit of chrome goes a long way. So some of them are from actual beauty shows that I just never finished using, because I have so many different kinds of chrome that, once you're switching them out. This is a pink one, gold. These are from Amazon. Yeah, so these flat ones are from Amazon, and then these circle ones, I shit you not, I've had these circle chromes, these aura chromes for since 2016, and I'm not going to say they're full, because they're not full, but a little goes a long way, so they might as well be, because I can still use them. If it's in my box, I can still use it. I know, don't judge me for my Mary Poppins box. This is a bunch of flowers, some dried flowers for milk bath nails. Those will come back in style someday. Hi, good morning. I think it's morning still. Yeah, it's morning still. Boom, look. These are from Cetones, California Boutique. All these are crystals from my mom. And they're all still full. And I still have way more crystals. So when am I going to get rid of all these crystals? Probably damn never. Like, there's just so many of them. And they're full to the top. So it's just a lot of crystals. But these are from Cetones. I don't know what this box is called on Cetones. And I honestly don't know if she still has them. Because when we would release these boxes, they would sell out almost immediately. So I don't know if she still has them. She probably does. I'm gonna be honest with you. My mom used to be on her shit when it came to the nail designs. I wasn't on my stuff when it came to the acrylic, so I was always late. But I was worth the wait, I'll tell you that much. Okay, here goes my bag of chrome that I was looking for. So I got a whole nother bag of chrome, and as you can see, this bag is really, really old because I've had these chromes once again since 2016. Damn. So I've had these chromes for 8 years. This is so sad. Chrome. I have not even used these. What even is this? Yeah. I need to go through this box and clean all this shit out. This chrome was like $20 when I bought it. It's by Creation. Again, super old stuff. So like, I paid full price for it. Like, chrome is super cheap now, but when it first came out, y'all, it was a lot. This is from LAC. I used to work there. I worked at the Beverly Hills location, and yeah, shout out to LAC. You guys were yeah, shout out to y'all. I didn't have like I'm grateful for my experience at LAC. I don't have anything negative to say. I'm grateful for that experience because I learned so much. And I think the hardest part about working in Beverly Hills is the clients. That's all. Oh, I gotta tell you guys about my Kelly Rowland story. Since I told you guys in my reel that I would tell you about my Kelly Rowland story. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna get y'all out my box because this is Mary Poppins and it can go all the way to the bottom. But I was just trying to get my red chrome out. I got that, and now I'm gonna go back to doing nails. So get out my box. All right, are y'all ready for my Kelly Rowland story so I can start doing my colors? All right, so I never did Kelly Rowland's nails. And a lot of y'all have heard this story. I've never done her nails. However, she was getting her nails done when I was there. So she actually lived nearby or like in the city. So LAC was the nail salon that she would come to. And I didn't see her a lot, but I did see her multiple times. But one time, because in Beverly Hills, you got to pay for parking. So one time, I'm going outside to move my car because I don't want to pay for parking and I don't want to get a ticket. I go outside to move my car, and I'm walking back inside, and somebody is getting a ticket right in front of the salon. There's a Range Rover parked right in front of the salon, and it's getting a ticket. The meter maid is already right there, trying to give this ticket to the Range Rover. I don't know whose Range Rover this is, so I run into the salon and I'm like, whose Range Rover is this parked outside? Because you're getting a ticket. And so Kelly Rowland looks at me and she's like, it's mine, it's mine, it's mine. And she was so sweet, y'all. I was like, they're giving you a ticket. And she was like, oh. And then she went in her pocket. She was like, she was so normal person. Like, this is exactly how anybody else would have responded. But she went into her, wherever her bag was, and she grabbed out her purse. She grabbed out her wallet, and her nails were still wet, so she couldn't really go in her wallet. She was getting her toes done and her nails at the same time. So there was like somebody on each side of her, like just servicing her. I was not servicing her. But I'm telling her, like, yeah, you're getting a ticket. And so she hands me her wallet, and since she can't go in it, she's just like, get the coins out the middle. She opens the wallet, and she's like pointing because she can't touch anything. She's like, get the coins out the middle. So I take her wallet and I take off running. And I grab some coins out the middle of her wallet, and I'm about to start putting them into the meter. And the parking guy is like, I'm already writing the ticket. I'm almost done. So there's nothing I can do. If you put those coins in, like, you're still getting a ticket. So I was like, okay, well then I'm not putting any coins in if she's already getting a ticket. So then I put the coins back in her wallet, and then I go back into the salon, and I felt so bad because I'm like, I couldn't save her from getting a ticket. And I'm like, I am so sorry. Like, he's giving you a ticket anyway. And then this is when she turned into a celebrity. She was like, Oh, okay. I was like, what did I just run out of there for? Like, what did I just run out for? Like, girl, you got it. It's a $50 ticket. It's not that big of a deal, but it actually is a big deal. Like, well, it's not a big deal, but you know, it don't matter how much money you have. Like, your money is your money, and you know, nobody wants it taken from them for, you know, stupid reasons like parking. So, yeah, that was the day that Kelly Rowland gave me her wallet, and I took off running with it. So yeah, no, I didn't steal from Kelly Rowland. That was just the joke, was that I took off running with her wallet. And she was so sweet to me. And then when she was leaving and she got all her services done, again, I didn't do any of her services, but when she was leaving and she got all her services done, she let the owner know that I was really sweet to her and I was nice to her and all this other stuff. And I was like, oh. So yeah, y'all, I took off with Kelly Rowland's wallet, and I'm proud of it. That's my favorite nail tech story. That, and then the one time I did Vanessa Hudgens nails for Halloween. Y'all, she asked me for a nail design, and I told her I wasn't giving it to her. So she was going to, one year she was going to New Orleans for Halloween, and they were going to go on like a cemetery tour. Whatever, not my thing, because y'all know I'm like spiritual, so that's not cool to me. But she was going on some like cemetery tour for Halloween in New Orleans. It was supposed to be this super cool thing, and she showed me these nails that her and her sister were going to get, and they were like Ouija board nails, and they like just included some symbols that I personally was uncomfortable with. So I just told her straight up, I was like, listen, some of this stuff just doesn't, some of this stuff looks demonic. So I'm just letting you know that I'm not comfortable drawing these things on your nails. I can find somebody else to draw it, or like we could just substitute it with something different. And then she was like, oh no, I totally understand, no issues, like, you know, do you, this is your job, you know you know what you're doing. She was super nice to me. This was my second time doing her nails. The first time I was doing her nails though, she came in and we always had music playing. She was singing, she was dancing, she was like just in her own zone. And when I looked at her while I was doing her nails, I'm thinking like, wow, she looks so familiar. She looks like Vanessa Hudgens. Like, she looks just like the girl from High School Musical. But like, she was just so bubbly and just happy about life that I'm like, she can't be a celebrity. Like, she's just, I don't know. I don't know why I expected her to be a snob or something. That was rude for me to prejudge her. But she's just singing and she's nice and she's vibing. I'm doing her nails. She's super nice to me. And then at the end of the service, I have to write down her name on the ticket so she could take it up to the front and pay. And so I'm like, can I have your name? And she's like, Vanessa. And I was like, in my head, I'm thinking like, damn, not only does she look like Vanessa Hudgens, her name is Vanessa too. Like, that's crazy. Come to find out, she's taking a picture of her like kissing a frog, and they're the nails that I did. And yeah, I thought it was super cool. I was like, oh wow, that was Vanessa Hudgens this whole time. And then like, she got box braids one time, and she told me, she was like, you know, I can't do box braids. I can get in trouble for that. Like, I wore some Indian headdress one time, and they told me I was like cultural appropriation and stuff like that. And I was like, girl, they're braids. If you want braids in your hair, get braids in your hair. You know, I'm telling you as a black woman, go ahead and get some braids in your hair. If you want box braids, get box braids. So she's like, seriously? And I was like, yeah, seriously. And the next time I saw her post on Instagram, she had some box braids, and I thought they were super cute. And she had her baby hair done, and she did her thing. So shout out to Vanessa Hudgens for not being scared of her audience and her followers, for trying to make her seem like something she's not. She was super sweet, not racist, no cultural appropriation at all. She was super great to me. And she just wanted some dang braids, some box braids. So I wasn't gatekeeping box braids that day for Vanessa Hudgens. I have some cool celebrity stories. All right, so this is the red that I'm going to use. I have a stack from C-Tones, so I'm going to use this red. I'm just going to set this off to the side. And then I also have this neon pink that glows in the dark. This is another stack. Now this stack is on C-tones. It's 20 grams of each color. All of them glow in the dark, including the black. It was really hard for me to get that black to glow. So if you have the glow black, you should really, really love it and cherish it, because it was hard to make. But the black is on the bottom. It's got these 4 neon colors. All of them glow. The black glows. And they all look very well together. But there's another neon stack that's smaller. It's 10 grams. It's half the size of this. And it has orange in it. But I don't think it has blue. Or it doesn't have black. It has pink, orange, yellow, green, blue, but it doesn't have black. So if you want the glow in the dark black, you have to get the larger glow stack. Again, I don't know what the inventory looks like. I don't know if they still have this stuff. But when I left all of the colors that I created. So I would hope that, oh, wait a second, y'all. If I don't answer him, I'm gonna get in trouble. Hey, babe. Can you hear me? What's up? What's up? Okay. So thankfully I'm live, yeah. I'm live. But you can be on the phone with me, because I told him if I don't answer, I'm gonna get in trouble. Which one was you working on? Okay. Yeah, so we've been doing this content creation thing together, and he's been helping me with all the logos. So I have to do a logo right now for like a men's shop, and I could not get it together. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't know how to make men's logos. I can make beautiful women logos, but I cannot do male logos. So, babe, which one is it? What's it called? Yeah, but I'm looking, I can't find it. Or maybe I went to the wrong one. I can't find it. Yeah, I know. Is there a name for the actual thing? What service do you need? Okay. All right, I got it. All right, y'all. So I've been doing logos yesterday. How many did I do yesterday, babe? I did like 20 something pages. Yeah. Well, I downloaded 16. Okay, which one do you want me to look at? 8 through 11? Okay. Sorry, y'all. I told y'all I'm gonna be putting in a lot into this content creation for everybody in their page, and thankfully I have a partner who can help me, because a woman's touch just doesn't go with certain things. Okay, I like the first one. I like page 8. I like page 9. The problem though is, can you see that they're a little blurry? You need to save them under PNG with and then I like, okay, 10 is cool. 9, I don't like the direction of the spotlight. I like 8, and I like 10, and 11 looks good. I just don't like the direction of the spotlight. It looks like a lighthouse. But the rest of them are perfect. I like how the spotlight's just shining down on them. You like 10, I like 10 too, but can you make the name into a darker blue, a more royal blue? Okay, I'm getting off this phone. Just call me. Love you. Bye. All right, sorry guys. I'm about to do this 3D work for you guys. I have been working on logos all day yesterday. I just did logos. I did my own logos. I did price lists. I did logos for the mentorship. I did policy lists. I was staring at my screen all day today. And I had an attitude yesterday. I had a really bad attitude. I was much with that, but I could try. So for those of you guys who've been following me for a while, you guys know I used to do the acetone trick where I would put some acetone in my monomer so it could kind of dry faster so I could do the 3D art. I don't do that anymore. I used to do that, but I haven't done that in years, because once I created the C-Tones formula, I created the formula so that I don't have to manipulate the color at all. I mean, the monomer at all. I just don't feel like you should have them. That's just my opinion. So I like faster setting monomer. So when I created the monomer and created the formula, I created it so that you didn't have to add anything to it for it to dry quickly. So the C-Tones monomer is not just good for just quick setting acrylic, but it's also good for any type of 3D. So I haven't manipulated my monomer at all. I'm just going in and playing with it. I'm gonna try to bring this light down a little bit so you guys can see the heart a little bit better. I ain't gonna lie to you, I cannot remember the last time I did 3D hearts. So I'm low-key rusty, but it's a nice bead right there. I'm gonna let that set and kind of dry a little bit before I start playing with it, and then I'm gonna put another nice size bead right there. Let that set. Now, since there is more acrylic on that side, I'm gonna put the acrylic on this side, and I'm gonna pat this downward and just create that heart shape. And I'm not just using the body of my brush, but also the tip of my brush. Hearts are super easy, y'all. You just want to go slow. You want to let your acrylic kind of dry a little bit before you start playing with it. Y'all, so I'm gonna just tell y'all some spoiler. No, I'm not gonna say any spoiler alerts. Okay, yes I am. Okay, I was watching Power last night, but before I put on Power last night, the other day on my page, I posted a picture of like Ronnie and from Raising Kanan, and I posted how like what my theory of the show was and all this other stuff. And so I had like people telling me like, oh well, they felt like, you know, so-and-so was going to do this, or Ronnie was going to do this, or Lou was going to do this, or Marvin was going to do this. Okay, so I don't think Rock and her brothers are going to make it to the very, very end. I think Rock and her brothers are both going to be gone. I don't think anybody goes to jail. I think everybody dies. I think we're going to think that people are going to jail, or people are going to be very close to going to jail, but I don't think anybody's really going to go to jail. That's just my fan theory, right? And then, but yeah, so most people think that he's going to, Marvin is going to jail soon. I don't think Marvin's going to jail. I think Marvin, I don't know, after last night's episode, I feel like he was going in the right direction, but then after not last night's episode, the day before yesterday, but after Thursday night's episode, I felt like he wasn't going in the right direction anymore. Like after he kind of went off on his homeboy, I don't know. I feel like at first he was like, on the up and up and doing better as like a person and as a man. I was like, oh yeah, he's definitely going to be out of here. But then when the whole thing happens with the homie, he said like some really mean things, and yeah. So I think that I was just sure Marvin was gonna have to get up out of here because he was just doing too good in life. But what I really think is going to happen is that I think they're taking Lou to rehab. I don't think they're killing him because Rock told Howard that she wasn't going to set Marvin up. She's like, I'm not going to set my brother up. Like, I'm not going to do that. That's family. So regardless of how she feels about Lou, I think she's still going to act accordingly with him. Like, he's family and I'm not going to, hurt hing if I can help it. That's what I think is going on as far as that situation. But I don't think they're going to off him. I think he's just going to rehab. But everybody's saying now that he's not going to rehab because they're driving him to a forest or whatever. But if you're familiar with rehabs aren't just in the middle of a city. Like, they're in the middle of nowhere. They're retreats. Like, you're not supposed to have access to people and stuff like that because it's fucking rehab. So I think he's going to rehab. I think they're driving to the middle of nowhere to take him to rehab where he doesn't have access to family or alcohol. That's what I think. But I think when he come out of rehab, something's going to happen. Like, he's going to be all in the up and up, and then something's going to happen. That's what I think is going to happen to Lou. Now, Marvin, I don't know anymore. I have no idea anymore because when he was doing good, I really thought that they was just going to take him out because he was doing too good. But now he's not doing good anymore. He's kind of backsliding and being his like normal angry self. So I don't know, he could go to jail, but I think that Howard is going to try to send him to jail, and then Howard's going to be the one that ends up in the hot seat about to go to jail, and then Rock is going to off him. I think that Rock is going to lie about it to Kanan, and Kanan's going to be so mad at her that they're going to be beefing all next season, and she's not going to make it out of next season. That's my guess. Now, I was right about Ghost and Tariq, so, and nobody believed me. Okay, I'm going to get the mat out. My favorite mat, y'all, is Krupa's. It's non-wipe and it cures like in like 5 seconds. I still cure it for the entire time, but I just like how fast it is. And then even though it might kind of polish on streaky, it dries like it cures perfectly, and it cures very quickly. So I'm going to apply a thin layer of matte. Flash cure that for a little bit. Give me 1 second. I gotta plug my phone up because if my phone dies, y'all gonna cuss me out. And I don't want to hear y'all talking mess about me today because y'all know my phone is always in the red. Get over it. Y'all know I'm not gonna change. Okay, look. It's kind of matte already. And I think I'm just gonna do pink on this now because it'll just show up better on the black. I don't know, maybe I'll do both. I don't know. Y'all not giving me no idea, so I get to do whatever I want to do. be up to like some two-toned colors. Start with a dip of white. Dip that in some pink. White bead, dip it in pink. So you can place the beads down touching, and you don't have to though, because you can always push them together. You just have to be really patient with 3D acrylic. You gotta go slow and just like let it kind of dry while you're using it. And of course, like the most important thing is keeping your brush clean. So I'm gonna show you guys how I'm doing this pink and white. A nice bead of white, and then I dip that bead in the pink. Lay it down, and you can kind of see the white in the middle. It's kind of two tones. Dip in white, then I'm gonna dip in red. Okay, I'm gonna dip it in white, and on one side of the bead, I'm gonna dip it pink, and the other side of the bead, I'm gonna dip it red. And I'm gonna see how that comes out, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just playing. Oh, hey, YouTube, I love you. I have not talked to y'all since I have been live, but I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in and watching me. I miss y'all. I miss my YouTube audience. I am going to start going live for you guys more often. I didn't have Wi-Fi for a while. And then I had all of my nail stuff at the salon, so I couldn't even like do nails at home. So I'm all set now. I got you guys. But shout out to YouTube. Thank you guys. I can't see your comments, but I will go back afterwards and look through your comments and answer them. I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching my shorts and stuff and all that good stuff. I appreciate you.
No, it feels so real. Like the other day, I had made that with my friend. And you know how like different I saw this trailer. Oh, we used to be very strict and we say, you know, so we did that. And because we're at my old Starbucks.
It's just patience, y'all. Like, be patient with yourself. And then also, I mean, I would say stick to a technique so that everything can come out consistently, but that's not always realistic when it comes to 3D acrylic. So just take your time. Don't be too hard on yourself. There's nothing that's not fixable. So don't be hard on yourself. Just go slow and have patience with your acrylic. I think I'm gonna do some crystals in the mix right there. I will do a 3D rose for you guys in black on this red. Because I tried to do a 3D rose last week. Well, I did a 3D rose last week, but I did it on top of these swirls that I did. And the swirls kind of like made it look tacky because there's too much going on right now. So I have these whites. I got glow. This is Beach Party. It glows aqua. So this is Beach Party. If you want to get it off the web. No, shit. This is not Beach Party. This is Ooh, somebody help me out. I don't remember what the name of the aqua glow is called. Dang, y'all. Well, Beach Party glows white. I don't remember what the aqua glow is called. And I named it. That's sad. But I don't know. If you want a white that glows blue, go to the website and just type in glow blue. And then all the whites and glow blues will pop up and you'll be able to find it. And all the whites look the same, so they just glow differently. We have Sea Dragon. Sea Dragon glows red. That's super cool. That's my favorite one, but I forgot that one in LA at my studio. So next time I go to my studio, I'm going to go pick up all my glow whites because I have no whites. This, I don't think it is a glow color. I think it's just white. It could be clear. I don't know. It's unlabeled and that's not good. Y'all know how I am. It's just I had so much C-tone. This is freaking clear. I had so much C-tones that it was just kind of like, it's just too much. And then when I brought some with me, when I moved, I didn't bring a lot of it, but I brought enough. But I didn't bring the best colors. I thought I was bringing like at least one of each color, but I didn't bring a lot of whites. I wish I would have. But I'm gonna go to the nail supply and I'm gonna get like one of their super opaque whites and mix it in with my glow. I'll show you guys that next week. I have another white and it's called Mixed Secret, and that one is purple. That one glows purple. That one's like my favorite one. It's like an ultraviolet purple. Damn it, y'all, I do not have no whites. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do what I can. I'm gonna play with this aqua glow. It's not as white as I would like it to be, but I'm just gonna play around with it anyway, and then I'm gonna put a little bit of this glitter, whatever the hell this is. I don't even know what color this is. I don't know, y'all. I really just came to tell you guys about the mentorship, and I told y'all I was gonna go live last night and I didn't. So I'm doing what I can now. After this I'm gonna go home and eat because I'm over it. But I promise y'all live, and I'll probably go live again tomorrow. Man, this is the white glow, and then this is like a glitter. I think it glows too. I don't know, y'all. I'm having a brain fart because that white is not going to go and that black is not going to go. Okay, wait. I don't care, y'all. Y'all know I'm taking this off tomorrow, so let me just show y'all how to do something. This is the glow black that comes in the neon collection, and we have multiple glow blacks. We did a glow black for Black History Month. We did a glow black for like 4th of July one time. So we have like at least 3 or 4 glow blacks, and one of them shimmers. So we did a it wasn't 4th of July, it was for George Floyd. So we did a Black Lives Matter, we did a glow black in neon, and we did a glow black for Black History Month. So George Floyd passed in June, so, or it was either June or July, but it was the summer that we released that one. And then one of them shimmers. One of them is it glows in the dark, but it's shimmery. I actually don't have that one. Y'all think I should call my mom and ask her? Just kidding, y'all. Stop being messy. I am going to dip it in pink first, and then dip it in the black. That's not gonna look good, y'all. I either have to, I gotta stick to one color. I'm gonna try black. Let me try black. No, I did black the other day and it didn't look good on red. I don't know, y'all. All right, let me try white. Let me try white. I keep having these brain farts. Let me try white. Oh my God, as soon as I put this bead down, I had a whole nother idea. But it's fine. I'm going to take these off tomorrow, and I'm going to do the Valentine's Day set that I actually want to do on myself. Then I'll give you guys a Black History set, and I'll give you a Mardi Gras set. So remember, just move slow, be patient with your acrylic. If you want to add acetone just to make it, move faster, you still can. Like, I just don't, because I tell you guys to take your time, and I got to take my time so I can show you guys what I'm actually doing. So I'm going to put that down. I'm going to flatten it and then go in with my next color. Well, not my next color, my next bead. And all it is it's a lot of moving it around. Y'all already know how to use acrylic. You already know how to manipulate acrylic. It just takes a little bit more patience because you're using a way smaller bead. But honestly, y'all, it just looks intimidating. It's not. After you've practiced it and like you really get it and get the hang of like manipulating the acrylic to do what you want it to do so that it doesn't bleed into any other acrylic, I'm telling you, it's going to be so easy for you. You're going to want to do freaking flowers and hearts and SpongeBob's on everything. But don't let it intimidate you because it's really not that hard. Had I been more consistent with my practice, I would have been way better a long time ago. But I didn't really get my my 3D flowers down maybe until like, I kid you not, like 2020. I was already doing nails for a long ass time. So, but I wasn't consistent. And when you're not consistent, then hi. When you're not consistent, that's just what happens. That's what it is. So, unfortunately, I kind of messed myself up. And I could have been in another space as far as like the art goes. But, So, you don't want to do too much with the 3D. You just want to do enough. This is the hardest part of the 3D flower, is making this curve right in the middle, because you have to have a nice sharp brush to create the detail, and you just kind of have to have your own technique of how you're going to accomplish that swirl, and it still looks like a swirl, not tooting my own horn, but I know I make it look easy. It's not easy. It's not easy to do the swirl. That's the hardest part, but all it takes is practice, y'all. Do not be intimidated by anything that I'm doing. Simply take your time, have patience, and like I said earlier, show up every day. All you gotta do is show up every day. There's no difference between me and you and what I know and what you know. Only difference between me and most people is I got discipline to show up every day, and even that's not hard. Even that's not easy. So that's all. I'm going to create these leaves. I always do leaves. I can't help it. I know some people, like, they actually want me to change the colors of the leaves. Like, I need green leaves for whatever reason. I just think that's stupid. Like, if my set is black and pink and red, why would I put green leaves on these white flowers? Please. I don't know. But I don't take advice from people who aren't nail techs. So a lot of people just watch my content and they're not nail techs. They're just people who like nails, or they're just people who just saw my content on accident. But like, I'm not gonna argue with nobody who ain't got no license. Like, I do this. I've been doing this. My auntie, she's done hair all my life, right? When I was a kid, because my auntie's one of them stylists, and I'm so strict on everything because I've learned everything from my auntie. My auntie's been doing hair for over 30 years. So all of her policies and stuff is 30 years in the making. So I used to like pick her brain about, how to do certain things as far as the nail tech world, like what can I transfer over? And my auntie's, I love my auntie, but she's not that nice. She's low-key rude sometimes. My auntie just is very no nonsense. She's not gonna she ain't gonna play with nobody, especially about her money. So if anybody tells her while she's doing their hair, if they're like, "Ooh, I don't like it like this," or "Oh, can you do it like this?" or "Are you done yet?" or like, "Is that how you're gonna leave it?" Like, how people be looking at our nails and be like, "Are you gonna shape this? Are you gonna fix this?" And it's like, girl, can I finish first? My auntie doesn't get offended at all. She steps back from doing the person's hair who has all these questions. She steps back and she points at her license on the wall, and she said, "You see that?" And they be like, "Mm-hmm." She says, "That means I know what I'm doing." And she has always been like that since I was a little kid. Like, I've seen her do it a lot of times. I don't know if any of those clients ever came back, but Yeah, my auntie didn't play. It was like, listen, I went to school for this. I know what I'm doing. It may not look like I know what I'm doing because my process may be different than what you're used to, but you're not going to sit here and tell me how to do what I went to school for. You didn't spend the money to do it. You didn't spend the time to do it. I actually went and got my license, so don't sit here and tell me how to do my job. So I've picked that up from my auntie over the years. That's the same auntie that fired me, y'all. But like I told y'all, I love my family. Like, I don't have to ever speak to my family ever again in life to still love them. I still love my family tremendously, and I just accept that people are who they are, but I need a certain kind of love, and I need to exercise certain boundaries. And if other people aren't on board with that, then I still love them, but they can't have access to me. So that's all. Like, it's a different life that I'm living. I'm not the same person that I was 2 years ago when I first walked away from the family. So, like, my dad is caught in the middle. I know this is all transparent. I'm just talking too much. My dad is caught in the middle, and he's just like, you're not with the family. And, like, mind y'all, I have a 1-year-old. The family has not met my baby. My dad has been calling my baby by the wrong name for this whole year. Like, I just corrected him. I'm like, Dad, that is not her name. And he was like, well, what is it? And then he was like, well, you told me it was this. I was like, Dad, why are you lying on me? Like, why would I tell you that's my child's name? That's never been my child's name. You're saying it wrong. And then he was like, well, everybody says that. I said, Dad, you're the only person I told the baby's name. So if everybody's calling the baby that, it's your fault. It's not my fault. I didn't tell you nothing wrong. I've never mispronounced my own child's name. But yeah, so it's been a weird life. And my dad's caught in the middle, and he's always calling me like, get it together, and you're wrong, and we love you, and we want you. And my daddy didn't do nothing to me, but unfortunately he's a casualty. He's a casualty at war, because I'm just not going to deal with the people that he has the patience for. I don't have the patience for those people anymore. And so he does, and it frustrates him that I do not. And he feels like I am the person that is breaking the family apart and all types of crazy stuff. And he's mad he ain't met his granddaughter. I'm not keeping her away from him. It's just my daddy lives 6 hours away, and I'm not. And when I did go home to visit, I went to see my grandma, but I just don't reach out to people who don't reach out to me. My dad hadn't been reaching out to me until my nephew passed away recently. So honestly, you know, that's unfortunately just what it is. Like, you know, you weren't really caring about meeting your grandchild until your other grandchild passed, and I don't have to accommodate that. So when you're ready to, like, you know, do what you got to do, then come meet your grandbaby, or I'll bring your grandbaby to meet you. But all that other stuff you want me to sign up for, like making amends with people that I didn't do anything to, I'm not doing it. So that's most of the C-Tones drama. But I think when you come to a space where, and thank you to my sister, because my sister really called me the other day and really ministered to me. And this is why we all need nail sisters. But she called, she prayed for me. She told me I am not to give you guys the ebook for free, and I'm not supposed to give y'all none of my knowledge for free, because I worked too hard for it and y'all don't respect free. And she said that I'm the one that taught her that. And she is absolutely right. Y'all don't respect free. Y'all don't care if something is free. I told a girl she can have her nails done for free. It took her a month to call me. It would never take me a month to go and get some free nails. So people don't respect free because they didn't work for it. They didn't put any time, money, or effort into it. So they don't respect free. So my sister called me and was like, you're not giving none of that stuff away for free. So that's kind of where I've been, in a space where, like, my sisters and my nail sisters and my nail family, you guys have been, like, ministering to me and kind of just reminding me that everything's okay and everything's all good and I'm going in the right direction. But something that my sister said to me that just really stuck in my head, and I hear it every night now, is she's just like, get your mind together. That's it. All it takes is for you to get your mind together. All it takes is for you to re-strengthen your mind, protect your mind, fortify your mind, and then after that, everything will fall into place. And she's absolutely right. And I didn't need to know that because I already knew that, but I needed somebody to remind me and tell me. So thank you, Elaire, for preaching to me and ministering to me and loving me unconditionally, and just really being a true sister. Because I really needed that. And I was supposed to text you my address and all types of stuff, and I didn't. But I love you, and I'm going to text you today. All All right, y'all. So here goes my individual V-Day nails. Because like I said, if I do it myself, it's going to be tacky. So I'm going to put some crystals on this one. On the roses. I'm going to put some... I think I'll put some crystals on this one too. This one's done. I'm not going to do anything else to this one. And this one, I am going to put foil over. Like, something cute. Something cute. Like, let me see. I think I'm going to do a white lace. So this is the foil gel. I have never used it from that brand that sent me this random stuff. So I'm actually going to use the Cetones foil gel because I know that works. So I'm not going to have any issues with that. So I don't want to use a foil gel that I've never used before because y'all know foil gels are really hit and miss. So let me move all this stuff out of the way because I'm done with my acrylic. Oh shit, y'all, what am I gonna do to my thumb? I don't know. I'll design my thumb for you guys later. I'll actually record a video of that so I can make some reels out of it. This is the hardest part about these stackable things, is like finding how to put these stacks back together. Making sure you're doing it right. So remember, this is the neon stack. These are 20 grams. If you need more than 20 grams, don't be mad at me for saying this, but you are using your colored acrylic wrong. I know y'all want big stuff like this. This is 60 grams. Is it? Shit. This is, yeah, this is 60 grams. So this is 2 ounces, right? And I know y'all want 2 ounces worth of product. Y'all don't need 2 ounces worth of product. I promise you. If you need that much, that means you're either doing every full set with this color, or you're doing every fill with this color, or you're just using this color all the time. That should be the only reason why you need something this big. But when it comes to colored acrylic, all you need is a 10 gram or a 20 gram. You don't need anything too big, because if you're using it correctly and you're encapsulating it, you don't need to use a lot. A little goes a long way. And especially if you have variety for your clients, you don't need to purchase huge, large sizes of acrylic, because if you have 90 colors, you should not be using just 2 colors all the time. You shouldn't run out of anything if you have 90 colors. So just that's just my opinion. It's not my opinion. That's a fact, y'all. I've been doing acrylic for a long time. So I just want to tell you guys that just do it smarter. Like, you don't have to spend all that extra money just because you want, like, I promise, if you bought somebody's full line of acrylic, even if it was mine, if you bought the whole line of acrylic, I promise you, you still got most of it left. I know you do. It's not possible that you use all of it. You not only do you still have most of it left, you have a couple of them you haven't even opened, you haven't even used, or maybe you only swatched. So just a heads up, y'all, don't waste your money. I know we have, us nail techs, we have like shopping addictions, retail therapy, and all that stuff. I totally get it, because I have a nail supply addiction. But if you can help it, y'all, like, don't go overboard and waste your money, you know, because if there's no return on investment, like if it's a color you've never even used before on a client, or your clients just don't like that color, it was a waste of money and you're not getting any return for it. So yeah, your other colors may have paid for themselves and may have paid for that color too, but at the end of the day, it's like, it's taking up space now. You don't need it. You probably don't like it. And y'all just saw my Mary Poppins box. Most of that stuff in there I have not even touched. Like, don't do that for yourself. Don't do that to yourself, because it means that I just need more storage for things that I'm not even using. So I'm going to polish on the foil gel. This is the Cetones foil gel, and I know it works, like I said. So I'm going to cure this for a full 60 seconds. You can cure it for as long as you want to, but do not under cure it. Like, I see some people saying that they under cure it, like they do like 15 seconds so it's still sticky. No, if your foil gel is really working, you can cure it for 10 minutes and it'll still have that stickiness that's going to allow the foils to stick. The only tip that I have, the only tip that I have is when you apply your foil gel, apply it over a smooth, shiny surface. Do not apply your foil gel over a rough, kind of like buffed surface like a regular gel polish, because then it's not going to adhere. Your foil is not going to adhere. So make sure that you are painting over a very smooth, non-porous surface if you can help it. Otherwise, it's not going to work. If you don't have a polish to put underneath it, put 2 coats of foil gel before you apply your foils. Just a heads up. So if you have any issues with the C-Tones foil gel, I promise that's the only issue I've ever had with it. So that's probably the issue that you have. If there are any other issues you have with it, like I said, I still use all the products. Hit me up. I'll help you troubleshoot anything if you have any difficulties with any products. It's not that big of a deal. I like the foil gel. I got like 20 bottles, and I'm not using the new foil gel because I don't know if it works, but I do know that the C-Tones foil gel works. So whenever you guys see me using foil and you're trying to figure out how it stuck so well, it's because of my mama. So go to C-Tones, and I think it's like $10. It's not even a lot. And I think we, because I'm not even a part of the company anymore, I'm pretty sure that C-Tones sells the foil gel with foils. Like you get a couple foils as a sample. And all the foils you guys see me use, like the lace ones, the Gucci ones, the gold ones, the white, black, any of those laces, those are all from my mother, from C-Tones as well. So y'all don't have to ask me where I get my products for. Where I get my products from. I get a lot of my gel polishes. If they're not sent to me from a company, I get my gel polish from Amazon. There's nothing special about it. All of my acrylic is from C-Tones. And like my top coats and stuff like that. So if you have any questions, more than likely it's from C-Tones, but if it's not, I always will tell you. All right, so this should be nice and sticky. So I'm going to find that white lace. Now, I would use black lace, but I don't think that's going to show up too well on the red. Now, the white lace is definitely not going to go with the entirety of the design, but for the sake of being on live with y'all, because I love y'all so much, I'm going to just do it anyway. And when I take my little pictures at the end, I'm just going to take one nail at a time. One picture of one nail at a time. Oh, y'all, found my Nipsey Hussle decals. Maybe I'll do a Nipsey set for you guys. All right, I found my foils, which I have so many of. It's ridiculous. But I like them because they're easy. They're easy and they don't take a lot of time. I could draw this, but why draw it when you can have foils? And a lot of us can't draw. That's just what it is. So this one comes in the lace foil package with the black foils, and I believe it comes with some gold foils too. I'm just gonna stick that on. And I pat it. The reason why I pat it, because I feel like when I rub it, I don't really get full coverage. So I pat it down first, and then those spots that I missed, I continue to pat them down, and then I rub it. So if at any point it's not sticking the way I want it to, I just leave it like this, and I stick my hand back in the lamp and let it kind of cure a little bit more. And then I take it out of the lamp, I continue patting and finish the foil design. But it looks like it's sticking, and I'm not gonna have to do any of that extra stuff. But just be patient with your foil like you are with your 3D acrylic. And then obviously once the foil is done, you want to top coat it. Don't top coat it one time, top coat it twice. It's just something about the foil. You have to remember that that's not gel. So you're putting top coat over like just ink, or I would just say like plasticky. And that's not going to adhere well. You're going to get like some chipping or whatever. So you want to do 2 coats of gel, 1 coat to encapsulate and a 2nd coat to protect it. See? And then this is what the foil looks like when I'm done. After I took my finger off, it's got, you know, a blank spot, which means full coverage, no issues. Now we're going to, I told y'all that foil gel worked, I wasn't lying. I'm going to put a top coat over it, and then 2 top coats. Well, no, I'm not going to top coat it twice because these nails are not even going to make it till tonight. So I'm going to do 1 top coat over it, and we're going to act like I did 2, and then we'll start on the crystals. And then I'm gonna get out y'all face for the day, okay? We'll come back tomorrow and do some Mardi Gras or some Black History Month. I want to do some gold for Black History Month, but maybe I should do gold for Mardi Gras. I don't know. Y'all tell me. So this is my Cetone. The foil gel is called Ultra Stick. So if you don't see the foil gel, as soon as you get on the website, type in Ultra Stick. Don't remember what the top coat is called, but that's not hard to find on the website. Nice thin layer, because remember you want to do 2 layers. So do a nice thin layer on top, and then after you cure that, do a 2nd layer and you should be all good. So these are my whatchamacallit designs. So I'm going to choose my favorite one, or I'm going to go home and ask Melody what her favorite one is, and then I'll do her nails, whatever design she chooses, because I'm walking around with 4 different designs now. And y'all know I do tacky stuff all the time. YouTube, I cannot see your comments, but I love you. I'm so sad I couldn't open up the group, y'all. But I'm gonna get it together. I told y'all last week, like, my feelings wasn't hurt. I was more offended than anything, but it was really just God looking out for me and protecting me. So I know that my sisters understand that, and y'all are not gonna hold that against me. I have to protect myself, because if not, they just gonna steal everything and then claim it as their own, and y'all already heard me go off about that. So I love you guys, and I appreciate my work, my art, my thoughts, my experience. That was the biggest deal. Like, you don't get to claim my experience as your own. You could take my work, and you can take that all day. Take my work, you can take anybody taking that from me. Not the experience. You guys can take everything else, but the experiences that I really, really struggled with, y'all can't have those and claim them as your own. I've been trolling all night, y'all. I had to get off of Facebook because I was trolling. All right, so that's all cured. You guys know I like to do before I finish and I put the oil on, I do a quick shape up just to get that crisp shape back, simply because gel kind of takes away the shape if it's too thick, or if you have a lot of layers, because, you know, maybe you had to do a chrome or a French or something, you have like a lot of layers, it takes away from the shape. So just go in with the same file and just be very careful and reshape those back up. And I'm gonna go in with a small sanding band and thin that out, because remember when I did my fill, I don't think I showed you guys my fill the other day. Maybe I did. Well, I did a fill the other day, and this nail used to be a stiletto. It wasn't a coffin, so it looks weird because I made it into a stiletto. But I'm only gonna do just a quick shape up at the top. I really don't have to do the sides, but you can still do the sides if you want to clean up the side walls. So it just brings that sharpness back, because it really annoys me when like you done did all this to the shape and then at the end now you got rounded corners because your gel polish just did what it wanted to do. So I just do a quick little shape up at the end, call it a day. For those of you guys who have asked me that, y'all have asked me that plenty of times. This is just alcohol. Pouring it on just because I want to remove that dust from the file. I guess this is where that fan comes in handy, huh? Oh, y'all. I think my light went dead. Oh, no, it didn't. It says it's got 25%. I didn't have my hand all the way down because it's wet with alcohol. Okay, so let's do some crystals real quick. This is my junk. The junk crystals that I had. This is when I really just don't have anything in mind and I really don't care. But there's like every kind of crystal in here. Y'all see that? I feel like everybody should have something like this, like a little container just full of all of your spare crystals. Like, I'm sure this is going to be super cute for Valentine's Day. And I've had these for years and I've never used them on anything because I think that they're ugly. But if you make a junk nail out of them, they could be really cute. Do y'all see that? That says I love you. Y'all see that? Well, it doesn't even say I love you. It just says I love with a heart. I'm trying to get you guys to see it. Sorry, you guys can't see it, but it's a heart and it says I love. And it's just clear. It's just glass. I don't know. So I guess Earth Day is in April. Junk. Look at these bows. These are pretty. Like all this stuff I've never even used before. It's like a junk drawer for nail charms. This is a Mickey Mouse. You know, I always keep Mickey Mouses even though I don't use them. I just need them in my life because like who better to have Mickey Mouses than Mickey, right? But there's this Mickey Mouse. I don't know why my camera is not focusing. Okay, there goes one Mickey Mouse, and then there's one where he actually has a whole face. Super cute. And I think I had one of like Minnie Mouse and she had a crown on. But oh, yep, here it goes. And this one is a Minnie. So you can always do like I could do like V-Day colors and I can do a cute little Mickey and Minnie. Where'd that Mickey one go? So this is Mickey this Minnie with a little crown on and a little Mickey Mouse. I don't know. Endless possibilities. This one is a skull. If you feel in the little anti-V-Day. So yeah, I got a lot going on in here, but honestly, the only thing that I'm really trying to get to is the crystals at the bottom. Because as you can see, I got some pink, some neon pinks, I got some hearts. This is a heart. Well, I'm not going to use like my super special stuff because like I said, I'm taking this off once I'm done. I just had a lot to talk to you guys about, so I wanted to be doing something while I was talking to y'all. Unlike last time where I just sat in my room just talking mess. Who does that? So pinks. This is not a flat back crystal. This is actually like, it's a diamond back. I don't know if you guys are familiar with these. If you guys ever had the treasure chest from C-Tones, we had diamond backs in them, and so they don't fit flush onto the nail, but they're really good for like junk nails. So this one is also a diamond back, a bigger version. That's what it looks like. It's not flat, so you have to kind of play with them and angle them so that they sit correctly on the nail and they don't move. You can have a lot of fun with those. Then we have like, these are flatbacks, and I believe this is a size 30. Like, they're pretty big. Let me grab it. I believe that's a size 30. It's a pretty big crystal compared to the standard. This is a 10, I believe. Yeah, that's a 10. It's either a 10 or a 12, but that's it compared to the 30. And this is a 5. I know that's a 5 because I know it ain't a 3. This is a 5. So, gotta know your crystal sizes, because it's nothing worse than ordering some crystals and then you get them and they're way too big or they're way too small. So, how I apply my crystals, I don't use anything special as far as the nail glue goes, because I feel like if you have the right activator, then you don't really have to worry about the formula of nail glue, because all activator works on every nail glue. Well, this I got from 90% sure I got it from Amazon. It's called Glamnetic. I don't know, it probably has some good reviews and I wanted to try it out. I had another one, but I don't know where it's at. Yeah, I don't know where it's at. This is a wax pencil. You can also find these on the website. But like, one of these should last you years, I promise you. One wax pencil, because they come about this long, like triple this size. It should last you it should last you as long as your career, honestly, if you're using it right. So I just hit it on the file a couple times to make sure that that surface is abrasive so it can pick up the crystals easily. And like I said, this is Glamnetic, and then I will show you guys the activator. So I like brush on nail glue because I don't want my glue and my products all over the place. Okay. So I'm gonna take my wax pencil, kind of give you guys a better view. My wax pencil. And then I have like some magenta, it's kind of different color pinks. And then I want to mix in some AB crystals in there, some small ones. So like big pinks, little ABs. And when you're doing junk nails, you can have fun. Like, you could throw in like a couple of blues. There's no rules to crystals. The only thing I would suggest if you have like little crystals, you should put the little crystals to the side in their own little container, because they're hard to find when you're digging through them. And it's Valentine's Day, so, you know, don't neglect purple. It's still acceptable. be generous with your application, because you don't want those crystals to go anywhere. You really want them sitting in the product, not just like a layer of glue underneath it, because then it's just going to pop right off. You really want to set it inside of the product. So you don't want to put glue on top, but you just want to make sure that there's space around it so it's kind of like encapsulated with the glue. Like, I have to be careful with crystals because I have a 1-year-old and she's not going to eat my daughter is so used to my damn my nails. She doesn't even care anymore. But still, like, a crystal can pop off, and then, like, this is my baby who puts everything in her mouth. Like, my daughter, my oldest, my son, they never put anything in their mouth. This one, she wants to taste everything. I don't know why. It's been the most frustrating thing since she was born, because she just wants to eat everything. So I gotta make sure that I'm safe with my crystals and I don't do too much, and that when I put them on, I really put them on to stay and to last. Otherwise, they're a choking hazard. So, like, my daughter wants crystals, and I'm like, I keep stalling because I don't want to give her crystals, because she's still learning how to, like, handle her nails, and she's still learning how to, like, take care of them and maintenance them and just be a big girl and tell mommy, like, oh, this one broke, or this one's about to break, or this one's lifting. Like, she's understanding all the terminology, but she's not good with her nails. She's 12. So at the end of the day, it's very easy for crystals to, like, pop off on her, and then when they pop off on her, they're choking hazards. So I haven't been putting crystals on her because I know how to deal with my crystals, but she's still learning. And these crystals are just an accent for the flowers. You guys know I don't do any 3D nothing without some crystals. I don't know, it's just something about it. It just, they really complement the design every single time. There hasn't been one time where, like, I didn't put crystals on it or I put crystals on it and it looked bad. It's never happened. The design is, like, designed for some bling. So nothing too special. And then now that I have all of the crystals on and finished, I'm sorry y'all that it's not focused, all these crystals. I'm gonna try to focus it now. I do not know what the issue is. Let me try it. Okay. Whatever, I'll show y'all later. But now that those crystals are on, I have to spray them with the activator. I believe you could find it at Sally's, but the cheapest place to find it is Amazon. I don't know how much it costs since inflation, because the last time I bought it, I ordered like 10 of them, because I found them for super cheap. So, and I use them no matter what, so it's okay for me to have them in bulk. But I believe they're low-key kind of expensive at Sally's. But if you need it today, then go to Sally's. But if you don't need it today, get it from Amazon. They can't put this on a plane, so it's not going to come next day or same day like some Amazon does, because it's an aerosol can. You might have to wait on it, because I had to wait on mine, but I do not apply crystals without using this. I learned this at LAC, and I worked at LAC in 2016, so that it's been 8 years that I have stuck with. There's certain products that, like, I'm never gonna let them go. But I am sorry that I think it's the how bright the other crystals were, it's hard for the camera to focus. Okay, there we go, better. So now I'm going to accent this nail. It looks all dirty, but I'm gonna accent this nail, and then that's it. Because the other ones don't need crystals. I do not put crystals on top of chrome. I know I'm tacky, but that's tacky. That's tackiness I'm just not gonna do. It's like putting silver crystals over silver foil. Like, what's the point? It's doing too much. Pick a side. All right, so that's just a little bit of alcohol just to create a nice clean surface. And then I'm gonna go in with the crystals again. If I have some white crystals in there, I'm gonna use white crystals, but I'm gonna avoid the pink crystals and the red crystals because I just don't want the colors to clash too much. I want the crystals to accent the color rather than match it. So we're gonna do some silver and some AB. I have some pink AB ones, like rose AB, that are pretty, but I just don't want to use those because they're pretty, but they're pretty by themselves. Like, if the nail was just black, it would be pretty. So again, you just want to do like an accent rather than something that's matching. It's like for prom. If somebody comes in with a black dress, you don't tell them to get black nails. You tell them to match their shoes. You want them to accent whatever they're wearing, not match it. Because then when they're taking their prom pictures, when they hold their hands on their hips or their hands like on their dress, you're not going to be able to see their nails because they're going to blend in. So you want to make sure things accent, not match. I'm saying all that, but I'm having a hard time finding these AB crystals. But I'm gonna do it. I got you. I got you. I'm gonna be a man of my word. So I have silver and I have AB. I do not like mixing the two because you could tell the difference between silver and AB and it doesn't look good. I actually don't like silver crystals at all. They're so boring to me. Why use clear crystal clear crystals when you can use AB crystals? I just don't get the logic. AB are just way prettier, but I get it. You can't put AB with everything. I put AB with everything, but you can't put AB with everything. So that's just me playing around with the crystals and kind of making sure that I have enough so that I don't have to really be digging while my glue is still wet. That's my biggest issue. All right, back with the brush on glue. And this nail is matte, so when you apply your glue, you don't want to apply it like too thick, because you don't want people to like be able to see the difference between the glue and the matte. But I don't like this kind of dirty look because of me wiping the acrylic, the white acrylic. So I'm going to cover the nail. I'm gonna like outline it in crystals. Well, not the nail, but I'm gonna outline the heart in crystals. Sorry, y'all. Let me bring my camera up a little bit so y'all can see it. Oh, you guys know what I did not ask y'all to do today? Can y'all let me know where you're watching from? Let me know where you're watching from. Say hey. I know it's been a while. I'm doing the best I can with these crystals because it's hard to outline something when I don't have number 3 crystals. Now, if I had some number 3 crystals, this would be super cool. because I want to say that is the smallest size. I've never personally had anything smaller than a number 3, so I can't say that like they don't have 1s or 2s, but I've never used a 1 or 2. I've never seen a 1 or 2. Not to say that they don't have it. I haven't seen it or used it. Or would even want to, because the 3s are so small and kind of hard to see and grab that 2s and 1s don't sound that fun. So you just want to strategically place each crystal just so that it looks outlined. So at the end, I'm going to put like the finishing details on it, but I'm just going to do the easiest part first, which is just aligning the crystals around the heart. And then after that's done, I'll go and put one last small crystal at the bottom, and then I'll figure out how to make that crease in the middle. I'll probably use a diamondback crystal, but I don't want to take away from the heart, so I don't know, y'all. We'll see. This part is going to be a little bit difficult because I don't know how to accomplish that crease at the top. So let me see if I can get it right. Let's see if I can get it right without it looking weird. But if I had some tiny crystals right now, it definitely would help. But I'm going to use this I'm going to use this. Sorry, y'all. My I just used a really small bead. I don't know if y'all saw me place that down, but I used a really small bead. I think I'm gonna use like 2 or 3 of those to make that crease, because I don't have any smaller crystals than these 5s. But right here, I'm not going to use a small bead. I'm just going to use a crystal to make that point. I don't know. It doesn't look right. I don't like it. Okay, so I did that. Now I'm gonna go in with a white striper brush. This is just a striper that I got from the nail warehouse. It's not one of the stripers from the brand that I showed you guys earlier, but I got this from the nail warehouse. It was like the nail supply. It was like I think there's like $5 each. I got a white one and a black one. They work pretty well, so although $5 is a little steep for these, it's not bad because I had to buy them individually. Now the whole pack, I'm sure it's like $30 for 24 of them. So very huge price difference, but I can't complain about the way that the product actually works, because I haven't used the white from the other brand yet. I like stripers rather than buying like nail art brushes and doing like acrylic paint and stuff. Only because stripers are, they just work. They really just work, and I really feel like there's no point in cleaning off my brush over and over again when I can just buy some stripers and just use them how they were sold. Like, it's still sharp, it's still detailed. You just have to have patience. I'm just gonna do a white outline. I know I get quiet when I'm polishing. I gotta focus. I also use my 3D brush to like clean up. So whenever you guys see me doing like French or something, and I'm cleaning up the French, I usually don't use a French brush. I usually use my 3D brush. It's just way more like accurate and precise. So now that is finished, I'm gonna cure it, and then I'm going to spray those crystals that I haven't sprayed yet. You don't have to spray them immediately either. You can wait for the glue to dry a little bit, and then you could spray them. But the whole purpose of the activator is just to freeze the crystals in place immediately so that they can't move. So I do my crystals one nail at a time. And thank you guys for sharing my post today and yesterday. I truly appreciate y'all. You guys have really got this page back up and jumping. I could not have done it without y'all. Just gonna add some white accents to this nail, like I tried to do with the acrylic, but the acrylic wasn't opaque enough because I used the that glittery one, so it's giving rhythmic. I call these the Louis accents because like the Louis Vuitton, random for no reason. And it's nothing special. It's just to make the colors pop a little bit more. I told y'all I'm tacky. I'm gonna do some tacky every time. If y'all let me have any type of control, y'all gonna see. But I'm just gonna take pictures of each nail individually. I probably won't even do that. I think I'm just gonna take them off, because y'all got to see the whole video, and I'm not gonna delete the video. You guys can come back and watch it. It's long. So in the meantime, while that is curing, I am going to let that cure for a full 90 seconds because I'm not going to top coat it. Cure that completely before I wipe it with alcohol. After I wipe with alcohol, it's all set. But I'm just gonna move these crystals out of the way. Cause y'all know me, I'm clumsy and I will spill all this stuff. I'll knock all this shit over. Okay, so I know I didn't give you guys anything too special today, but I did want to talk to y'all about the mentorship and just kind of give you guys more detail on that, because the flyer is very detailed, but like y'all already know, y'all don't read, just like y'all clients don't read y'all policies, y'all don't read mine. So I'm not even mad. That's why I was like, I have to go live just so I can explain the mentorship a little bit more. So when the live is over, if you haven't heard about the mentorship, go ahead and rewind to the back, and I have so much to tell you about it. But the mentorship is available. I am accepting bookings for the mentorship. You have 3 options. You can do a 2-week, you can do a 4-week, or you could do a 60-day, which is 8 weeks. The monetization is guaranteed. It's not guaranteed on a 2-week course. Come on, y'all. Be for real. Monetization is not guaranteed on a 2-week course. If you do what I tell you to do and you continue doing what I tell you to do beyond the 2 weeks, then you 100% will be monetized. However, I'm not going to be holding your hand to that monetization like I can do with a 4-week class or a 60-day class. So that's just a heads up. But after you complete the class, within 90 days, you absolutely should, if you haven't been viral, you should be, you will be monetized. So it's a guarantee. I have no issue guaranteeing that because I've done it too many times to to know if it works or not. Also, it's not just tailored towards nail technicians. It is for any business. However, you guys are my audience. You guys are the nail techs. So obviously, all of my stuff would be easy for you to base everything on. But it's definitely up to you. You can have a nail page and still take my advice from a different page and apply it to a different page and still get what you need. So just a heads up. You're not confined or you don't have to conform to one thing. So find your niche. Everybody has different ones. My crystals are a little cloudy. You want to wipe your crystals off really good before you oil them up, or before you oil the nails. Just give them a really good wipe with some alcohol and bring that shine back. Y'all, I can't. There's something wrong with this, and I don't like the way it looks at all. So I'm going to take off these crystals right here, and I'm going to reapply something that actually fits, because that looks stupid. Alright, so I'm just bringing my crystals back out because I just put them back. I just put them away. Now I need them back out because I'm looking for that little bead that I had earlier. And they're like at the bottom. It's like it's a bunch of little beads. And then I need to reapply 2 AB crystals. So, I got 3 right there just because I lose one. And then I got my tiny bead. That shouldn't be an issue. These crystals should be unmovable because I did spray them already. Y'all, I do not know why my camera will not focus, so don't be mad at me. I will get the camera thing together. Baby steps, y'all, baby steps. I got the Wi-Fi. Now it's time to get the camera back rolling. I have the iPad. I just don't like how the iPad records. If you guys want an invite to the page, just make sure, if you haven't liked the page already, just like the page and I'll send you an invite once the live is done. And it'll go straight to you. That way you don't have to leave the live right now to follow the page. I don't think you have to leave anyway, but just in case you thought you did, you don't have to leave the live. Just like it or, put a heart or whatever, and then I'll be able to invite you to the page. That way you don't miss out on any content. I post every single day because of this dang mentorship. Not because of the mentorship. I was doing it for myself, but the mentorship is, I needed to show you guys that I can do it too. I can't just teach y'all something and not back it up. It's just not me. Y'all already know. So I did 120 days, and I believe I'm going to do it another like 2-3 times. So I'm going to have to, because the mentorship is me showing you guys how to work your own pages, but I still got to work my own page in the midst of that. I can't let myself get to a point where I'm not doing what I got to do because I'm so engulfed in the mentorships. That's doing myself a disservice, and it's doing y'all a disservice. All right, y'all. This is another product that somebody sent me on TikTok. I think I showed it to you in my last live, but it's called CC's Closet NYC, and she does all of these natural body oils. And I like this one specifically because it's peach. I love anything peach smell, peach flavor, but it also has some hibiscus in it. You see that? Or if you're Hispanic, I think it's a mica, because that's what Lucy used to give me when I go teach classes in Dallas at her house. She makes me this tea, but I call it hibiscus because that's what the flower is called, but it's called Jamaica. But yeah, there y'all. I'm gonna use this. I like it because it's not oily. I mean, it's oil, but it's not super oily. It doesn't leave me super greasy. It doesn't have things slipping all over the place, but it still has enough oil so that when my client washes her hands and then she walks out of here, she's nice and moisturized and not looking all dry, because y'all know I'm always looking dry. The other day I'm like, dang, my hands look super old. Like, are my hands starting to, like, am I just getting old and my hands are starting to look old? But then I realized my hands aren't starting to look old. Y'all, I'm 113 pounds. So I had to stop breastfeeding, because if I had not stopped breastfeeding, I would have just been 80 pounds, skin and bones, and my baby would not be getting any nutrients. But it's like I haven't been getting any nutrients because obviously they're the babies. So I had to just be like, girl, get off me. You can eat real food now. You got teeth. She's my baby that took the longest to get some teeth, so she stayed on the boob the longest. But I am done. She is weaned off of me, and I'm able to gain all that weight back. So give me a couple months so I can get my hands back looking like regular people's hands, because my husband called me Yzma the other day from the Emperor's New Groove. He was like, you're walking around here looking like Yzma. I was like, I know, I need to go build some muscle. So this is the oil from CC's Closet, and she's on TikTok. The oil took a while to come for me, but it wasn't her fault. It just got lost in the holiday packaging, and then something happened with the locker that she sent it to. The mailman didn't give me the key to the locker. Usually they give me a key to the locker. I did not have a key because it's not one of those electronic lockers where you just press in a code. It's the one with the key. So he didn't give me the key. The mailman didn't give me the key, and then the mailman's going off on me weeks later like, you still haven't gotten the key, you still haven't gotten your package out of the locker, and I need that key back. And I'm like, I never got the key, bro. Like, why would I want my package too. And come to find out, it was all lost in the holiday mail. So I didn't get it for weeks. But when I did tell her, I let her know, like, I still have videos to post of your oil, and I just want to let you know that I'm not neglecting my responsibility. Like, I know you sent it to me to post videos, but I really have not had it yet. So then she was like, oh, no worries, if it hasn't gotten to you, I'm gonna send you another one. And then thankfully the mailman ended up giving me a new key to the locker that day, so she didn't have to send me anything new. But the fact that, like, her customer service was so on point, and she was like, because I was telling her, like, it's not your fault, it's the mailman, it has nothing to do with you. Because at the time I didn't know that it was in the locker. I didn't know what packages were in the locker, so it was a little weird. But yeah, so I got it. She was super nice about it. She's gonna send me something else, and she didn't have to. So I encourage you guys to shop with her. It's a Black-owned business. She's on TikTok, and I really do like her products. I wouldn't push her products if I didn't like it. So, and it's been the only cuticle oil that I've been using for like a couple of weeks, because you guys know I make my own. Body butters and oils and like that for my clients, but she offered to send it to me, and so I could make a video for it, and she sent it, so I haven't been using my own stuff. And I really like the way that hers is, and like I said, I had an obligation to her, so I was going to fulfill the obligation. But these are my V-Day nails that I'm about to take off right now. Right now, as soon as I press finish on the live, I'm going to pop them off. I'm going to have my husband come grab me because I'm hungry, and I don't want to drink a protein shake because I'm a human. But he hasn't been letting me drink any coffee And the other day, I stopped and got some French fries from McDonald's on the way home, and I got in trouble because we don't eat out. But I don't know. I just was craving French fries. So, before I walk across the street to Taco Bell and get some unhealthy food that I should not be eating, I'm gonna have my husband come pick me up, and I'm gonna just go home and cook because we got food at the house. Because he gonna ask me if I got McDonald's money, and I'm gonna tell him I don't. All right, y'all, that was just one last cure for you guys. But yeah, I'm gonna show y'all each nail at a time because they do not go together. But here goes my V-Day set. This is my favorite because y'all know I love 3D. Y'all, this camera about to piss me off. Okay. All right, there we go. So we got this one first. No, I love me some 3D roses. My phone's about to die, y'all. Don't be mad at me. Okay, some 3D roses, and then this is, and then this is the one that I outlined the hearts in white. Can't really see this one. I should go back over that one, but outline the hearts in white, and then outline this one in crystals. And there's this one. I don't even know how to describe it, but this was part of Jamani's idea. So thank you, Jamani. I love you, girl. This is the 3D hearts. And I was playing around with the colors, and then my white wasn't that opaque. So I was going to do white dots, but it wasn't that opaque. So I went back in with the white stripers, and I did that instead. So I still have like a nice, like busy, cute nail going on. And I would wear all my nails like this. Like, this is cute. But that's just going to take a long time. And then this one, it's kind of Christmassy, but if I were to put it with some pink, it definitely is giving Valentine's Day. Or I could take the rest of these off. I could do gold chrome, then I could do green chrome, and then black chrome, or chrome with black on top. And I could do my Black History Month nails all like this. So that's what I got going on later on this weekend. They're done. If you have any questions about the mentorship, just inbox me. You can't inbox me on this page because I turn my inbox off. It's too many, y'all. Go to my personal page and inbox that one, and then I'll get back to you later in the day. Because remember, I do my mentorships in the morning, so it's only fair, y'all. They pay for that. They pay for that experience, so they should get priority over the people who are just asking me questions. So I'm definitely going to answer your questions, but they are not priority over the mentorship and over the people in the group. So I love you guys, and I'm not ignoring anybody. Just know that my priorities lie with the people who are in the mentorship, because I guaranteed monetization, and that's what I meant. So all it is showing up every day. So I could show up every single day for my mentees, but it's going to take me a little bit longer to get to all the questions. So fret not, in 6 weeks, the group will be open for everybody, for the public. It's free. Join, and then you'll be able to really, really learn everything that everybody else has learned who paid for the mentorship. So it's not going to be a personal experience like the mentorship is, but you can still apply everything that you learn on my page and the other girls' pages to your own page and grow it. So that's what we're going to be on. But give me 6 weeks to devote strictly to the mentorship, and then I will allow everything to be open to the public. So I thank you guys for trusting me and all that good stuff. It's February, so it's time to start, Februarying. I'm going to do some reels and all that stuff. Thank you guys for sharing. Thank you for liking the content, engaging. You guys have been going crazy this week, and I truly appreciate it. And if you guys have any questions, drop them in the comments. If I didn't see your comment, I'm going to come back later and answer any question that you guys may have. If you guys need any questions about, if you guys have any questions about the products that I used, just ask me, and I have no issue dropping that down below for you. If I don't get back to you tonight, I will get back to you in the morning. And as well as all the products that I use in every video. So if there's something that I didn't really touch on, you can always go to a different video and kind of get the gist of it from there. So I'm going to head out for the day, and I'm not gonna promise y'all not gonna promise y'all a live for tomorrow, because I promised y'all a live last night and I did not go to work at all. I fell asleep. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I fell asleep, and then I was all on Canva and I did so many flyers and all that other stuff, and I just don't feel like, I was just going crazy. So yeah, I fell asleep, and I enjoyed my nap instead of coming to work. But guess why I didn't have to come to work? Because I'm a content creator, y'all, and I don't have to go. No, I'm just kidding. But no, for real. So that's all. There goes my V-Day set. I got some rings that I could put up here, because y'all know I always got my crystal rings on. But I got some rings to put on my knuckles just to take some pictures. I probably won't even take pictures of these because I don't have another video to show you guys. But here's the end result. So I love you. God bless you. Thank you, YouTube, for following and shouting me out. I do not see your comments, but I'm going to head over to YouTube now and answer you guys' comments if there are any. And yeah, that's all. So have a good, happy Saturday, and be safe and be blessed.